welcome to Jackson Christian School in their beautiful gymnasium. We are here at the home of the Eagles, and I can guarantee you one thing tonight: the Eagles are going to win because the Chester County Eagles, or Lady Eagles, coming in tonight at 0-3. They will be here tonight. Our own Jackson Christian School Lady Eagles come in at 2-0, and a big white knuckler victory over the Gleason team last night that was very stout, especially their three-point shooter, Wilson, lit it up. We had balanced scoring, although we had some great efforts, and the only senior we got, Trinity Brooks, gave us the kind of effort we're used to. Alongside of me tonight here on Worthy Road Studios Game with Jackson Christian Facebook is the one and only Coach Brian Bullard. Brian, exciting game coming up tonight, and these are like friends. You played at Freed Hardeman. You were in Chester County. I know the girls coach quite well, and of course Coach Shelton coached at Chester County once upon a time. Let's get you your mic up. There we go.
A lot of connections with Chester County, and as you mentioned, our girls started off hot last night, and Gleason's girls kind of caught fire there, and were able to come back and make that a game, and we pulled away late. And, excited to be back again and get some more Lady Eagle basketball.
Oh, it's going to be a good one. Never count the Chester County Lady Eagles out. They've won 2 state championships. They've been multiple times. Their head coach has taken them to one of those championships when she coached a young lady by the name of Bianca Thomas. And that young lady could flat fling them up there, light it up, play defense, and also tape ankles. And yes, she does, because she's a coach now, but she was taping ankles even back then. And of course, I am just pleased. The balance scoring. Now Riley is out till what, about Christmas time?
Yeah, I believe so. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's around Christmas, maybe 1st of January there.
That will add a big three-point shooter, and we did well last night. Gibson Boykin has come in here. Of course, Elena Yarber, she goes about everything so quietly, gets on the boards. We're glad to have Carly Holt back there.
Yeah, Carly was a huge presence there last night, inside, rebounding with her defense. Would like to see her play a little more aggressive without fouling tonight, and stay in there and give Coach Schutz and the Lady Eagles some good minutes.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to enjoy the girls' game. The boys' game will be equally fine, and Coach Teichman has already informed me that he will. That's the reason I was looking down there. He will be here at halftime, and he and Coach Bullard had a great time, and I'm going to let Coach handle a lot of those because he is so good. But you know what? Kyle's one of those guys you almost want to fight over to interview sometime. He's a really nice young man, well-schooled, and he had a good mentor in Jason Shelton, but Jason also had a good mentor in Don Meyer. And the similarities. Matter of fact, last night watching our boys warm up, I felt like I was ready to coach basketball. Same exact warm-up drills that most Don Meyer disciples use.
That's right.
And it was good. Coach, a quick thought before we take our first time out here on the Great American Sports Pregame Show.
So you're back-to-back. You don't have a whole lot of time to recover, and so we'll see. Kind of like tournament basketball here. You play on a Monday night, turn around and play again on Tuesday. So we're excited to see how our girls respond. You know, Chester County will be a strong physical team, and we'll look to handle the ball and continue to build on that system that Coach Schutz was talking about, his defensive system, and the girls are buying in. Just got to get better at it each game.
And you're right. It is a strong Chester County team, but young. They are physical. They'll make some mistakes, but they will rough you up legally. Let's take that time out, and when we come back, we'll talk more basketball on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Network.
Gen Z is a stalled generation.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a force.
Gen Z is a stalled generation.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
While I go to school full-time. While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
And we are back. You can see me turning the dials. We don't have the push button one like we did at Hub City Deli. And what we'll do is take care of Hub City Deli stuff like this at halftimes of some of the games and between games. We had a great football season. We want to spend some time with that. But we'll remind people that we had great soccer, golf. We had, 2 young men sign golf scholarships.
Yep. Yes, sir.
And there is a very good chance, and I'm drawing a blank, Lance and Blake's cousin could sign one. He's looked at 2 schools.
Dylan.
Dylan, I apologize. I drew a blank for a minute. And Dylan, a real nice young man. He's real quiet around me. I don't know. I guess it's because I'm ugly or something. But, a lot of scholarship. We mentioned Trinity last night, and she said she won't forget us when she goes up there. She'll come back next year, let you and I interview her.
There you go.
She's a good kid, and we're going to sign some more scholarships. Thing is, a lot of our programs are very young, and we've got some football players that could wind up several places, and I hate to talk out of turn. I've heard some things, and I know of some schools because one school called me about Cam, and I'll be honest, folks, he can play. He's as big as a couple of – I can name you 5 NFL running backs in the last few years that he's as big as. But I'm a small guy, and size concerns people. I got news for him. He'll be one of your stronger players. He can run like a clear streak. The wind, he's faster than the wind sometimes, and he will find the hole. And at his size, sometimes that's an advantage to us as running backs. We can squirt through the hole, and you don't see us till we're gone. And you got other kids that they are looking at. We lose a good crop of kids, but, Brian, we've got a good crop coming up. We've got that middle school team that were for 2 years holy terrors around here.
Yeah, Coach, they'll be sophomores, and we're looking to add some weight on their bodies and get them physical and strong and see how they can help us next year as well.
And this is what's happened. We get Tony Schutz in here, who is a great coach, and he will be facing another great coach, both of them with multiple trips, Lee Nunemaker Pipkin. And I'm bad about calling her. Her dad was a defensive tackle at UTM, played on their Tangerine Bowl team back in the 60s and played 5 years of NFL football. And he unfortunately got killed in a car wreck that wasn't even his fault. Somebody pulled out in front of him, and we lost a really good guy. And Lee has been a broadcaster too. She was at 101.5 at one time. She's been on BBJ and also, but her real job is she's a great teacher, not just a teacher of basketball. She's married to Brandon Pipkin, and if that name is recognizable, he is one of our better football and basketball officials. And he also used to be a pretty fair player at Lambeth once upon a time, and his dad is the legendary John Pipkin that coached at Chester County so many years down there. So we know a lot about everybody.
Yeah.
And I see Tony's lovely wife. Love that child to death. She was the NAIA Player of the Year. She is in attendance down close to the bench tonight.
Yep.
And, Coach, I'm just looking forward to it. Tell you what we ought to do. We better take one more time out because we are just about ready for some exciting girls basketballs. The Lady Eagles versus the Lady Eagles tonight, and we'll be back with more after this important timeout.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in team sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your team sports. You can email or call us for all your team sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise, and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
And good evening and welcome back to the BallGame Blitz TV show, produced by Worthy Road Studios on the Jackson Christian Facebook page. This is the Great American Sports pregame show. I'm Coach Holloway, and I left my first name out. Most people just know me as Coach Joe, but anyway, I will be your play-by-play man for tonight, but Coach Brian Bullard will be the regular color announcer for the Jackson Christian broadcast this basketball season. This is a copyrighted broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2022. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. And we are here, and we're going to get our cue from the producer because we may be taking a timeout. And then Brian will come back with the starting lineups. And let's take that timeout here on Worthy Road Studios.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
If you work outside or in a facility with no AC, or you're just struggling with this year's heat wave, it can really take a toll on your body and health. At Live Hydration Drip Spa, we can help you recover with our Beat the Heat special for only $59. Call or visit us online today to set your appointment.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. If you live in West Tennessee, you have a need for the services we offer. We treat for all types of pests, including bed bugs, brown recluse spiders, and other hard-to-treat pests. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to encapsulate a crawl space. Give us a call to hear how to achieve the same thing and save thousands. Southeastern Termite and Pest Control can handle all of your termite and pest control needs, wood, fungus, and moisture barriers, real estate closing letters, and so much more. Southeastern, 731-660-1052.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
And we are back here as we picked up on the end of the national anthem, the world's greatest song. And now here is the man with the plan, the Tower of Power, Brian Bullard, with the starting lineups.
Starting in the post to be number 3, Brooke Ketchum. Number 21, guard, Uriah Williamson. Number 32, a junior, Daisy McManus. And starting in the post, number 44, Annabelle Lockridge. She's a senior. And rounding out the starting lineup, number 45, Allie Campbell. She is a junior.
And number 45, Allie Campbell.
The Lady Eagles are coached by Lee Pipkin, assisted by Jennifer Showers and Trent McManus. The starting lineup for your Lady Eagles. Starting at guard, number 11, junior, Taylor Baines. Starting at guard, our lone senior, number 15, Trinity Brooks. And in the post, sophomore, number 21, Carly Holt. At forward, number 22, Elena Yarbrough. She's a junior. And rounding out the starting lineup for your Lady Eagles is number 30, Gibson Boykin. She's a junior. Lady Eagles coached by Tony Schutz, assisted by Haley Janis, Kristen Moore, and Miss Kim Watson.
They're 2-0 on the season and 2 fine wins over a good Bradford team and a pretty good Gleason team, too. Baines had 10 last night. Brooks had 15, 8 for Holt. Yarbrough had 2, but a ton of rebounds. Boykin had 10, and Barnes had 4 last night as we get some of the scoring in there tonight. And we are just about ready for action. That looks like Jeff Haynes down there by Tony. I don't recognize the 2 younger officials. Jeff has been around a long time, and he is an interesting person. And they weren't out when I was down on the floor. And 1 trip per game is all I'm allowed up and down the steps here. And we're just about ready for action. This will be interesting as Chester County checks in at an unusual 0-3, but they have 1 senior that is playing tonight, and I believe only 1 or 2 juniors that are going to get some action. It's a young ball club, and we are just about ready to jump. This should be Ketchum jumping for them. She's a 10th grader, and she has been – we kind of controlled the tip, but they were quick and got the ball, and they struck very quickly. And that is Lockridge, who is a very tough customer down under the goal. See what Chester County opens up. Look like they're going to play a little man-to-man, Coach.
That's right.
Oops, that pass stolen. They disguised it. Well, that's backcourt because she was in the air when she caught it.
She didn't have her feet set.
Yep. And her last place where her feet were on the floor was backcourt. And as Coach told you, it's a turnover. Holt to inbounds. Gibson Boykin will look it over. She says, that's a learning experience there. They got me. And she's got a good matchup, too. 21 for them. Williamson is quicker than a hiccup. There's the high screen. Back out front to Yarbrough. She wants to drive. Here comes Brooks, and you know she's going to cut a path through there. Scoop was a little low. Lockridge and Holt wrestle for it, but Lockridge won that one.
Yeah, good rebound there by Lockridge. Good, strong position.
Three-pointer up, off, did not even draw iron, but came off the glass. Here come the Lady Eagles. There we go. Nice transition, Brian.
Really good transition break there. Carly Holt running the floor, assisted by Trinity Brooks, I believe, Coach.
Yes, that was a great assist by Trinity. And it was run perfectly. The spacing was good. First ties at 2. Holt gets the steal, and she has helped. We missed her last year.
Yeah, brings a toughness to our defense, and good job there in the zone, stepping in front of that bounce pass.
We feed in, kick out. Here's Brooks, 3 from the right side. Just off the iron, and rebound Jackson Christian on Boykin. Baines up. Now, she usually buries that shot. She'll get on the
two good looks there, Coach. You'll live with that. They're going to knock those shots down.
This is 21 for them. This is Williamson. Looking inside, trying to find Lockridge, and they kick it back out to Ketchum, and she walked.
Yep.
But they said we push first. And Tony, if you see him on screen, doing some good coaching. He's not fuzzing; he's instructing.
I like
that.
They did
get the walk.
I like that. The walk was definitely before.
Well, that's where officials need to work with each other. Sometimes I'd like to see our football officials do just a little more working with each other on fumbles, especially.
That's right. Good job there by those guys.
Yeah, that was excellent. Here we go. This is what she does well. Boykin penetrates. We have to kick it out to Elena. Elena Yarborough from the. We were giving families yesterday. We'll remind you she has a long list of athlete relatives. That one blocked, and I told you Williamson is quicker than a hiccup, and we knock it out of bounds. Good recovery by Yarborough to get back and help.
Yeah, Williams doing a good job getting their hands up in the passing lane and getting the steal there, but good job, like you said, recovering there for the Lady Eagles, not giving up an easy basket.
Nice out of bounds play, but we played it well, and we got a block shot. And they get the rebound, but we tie it up. I'm going to tell you what now, a little aggression shown by Elena there.
Yeah, getting physical inside is Elena Yarborough.
Holt to rebound. She started. Now, Tony was wanting her to do the 7-11 stick-up bit, though, because she did kind of drape down on the shot.
That's right.
Good coach, though, Tony, is all kinds of little fundamentals. He was working with them on fundamentals before the game. And Brian and I both found out how tough the traffic is tonight in Jackson.
Right. Holidays in Jackson.
And it's still just before Thanksgiving. Wait till you get closer to Christmas. Here's Boykin. And her brother, the rifleman, will dress out tonight. 3 up, off, and out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady Eagles, and we're tied at 2. And the Lady Eagles' first substitution. When I say Lady Eagles, the Chester County Lady Eagles. I got to remember to do that tonight, Brian.
Yeah. Tess Little in the ball game there, giving Gibson a rest.
Now, this is Prather coming in for them, and Gibson getting a rest. And we get another air. We've had several air balls by both teams. Now, both teams played last night.
Yep.
Both teams had a hard game. Chester County played at South Gibson, and that was a run up and down the floor, a lot of pressure, and we had the same thing here. 2 fine ball clubs last night, but we're 2-0. Okay, we're going to horns. Should be two people on the elbows. Now, Trinity, she took her down and popped out. And you can run the flex or you can screen down either one out of this. Looking outside, Tess Little had a great ball game last night, too. We need to mention that. Nice drive. Couldn't quite get the ball at the right angle on the magic square.
Yeah, strong move there by Trinity in the post. Just didn't get the roll.
And you got to remember, after you play a game like you played last night, and Elena just took it away. There's no other way to describe it.
Yeah, absolutely. Reaching in, not fouling. Good job there by Elena. Let's see if we can get an easy basket here.
Tess Little on the point, wears 34. And we're back in what's supposed to be our horns formation. And you do this, we're running it well. Tony's always like that. You can also run the flex, which he loves to run after an out-of-bounds play.
That's right.
Chester County playing Pac-Man. And I don't think Tony liked what he saw. He wants to talk it over. Let's take a timeout here on the Worthy Road Jackson Christian Network.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And you just saw a great place to eat on there, the Blacksmith Restaurant. Check out our corner logo sponsors and things. They are great people. The pregame was brought to you by Great American Sports. Mitchell's Body Shop also helps bring you this broadcast. Jackson State Community College, Dynamics Physical Therapy, Jones Chevrolet, and the Blacksmith Restaurant. We're ready to play again, Brian.
Yeah, and Coach Schutz, I think he might have been a little unhappy with the movement there of our offense, and see what kind of set he comes out with here.
Could I use the word stagnant?
A little bit. Chester County's going to go zone.
Yep, and that's a good move. Lee will switch defenses. She's a little bit like Sean Stevenson last night. 2-3 man-to-man, and she will go on occasion 1-3-1. They cut the drive off to the baseline nicely, but we move it around. We'll run Brooks through. Tess centers it. We loop, and here's Holt. She's got a three. It's up.
Dang.
It's down. Now, that looked like her mother, the great three-point shooter at Northside.
Big shot there by Carly, and they'll have to come out of that zone on that next possession, I would imagine.
Because that's actually our post player shooting threes.
That's right.
And that's good. That's a good sign. McManus had it, skipped it over. Here comes the steal, and you know who? It's Trinity Brooks. And Brooks is on the boards, and Chester County wants to talk about it. If they want to talk about it, we'll take a short time out here on the Worthy Road Jackson Christian Network.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
We're back, and a great shot by our camera crew, and we'll tell you about them. Hey, my main man, this is Tuesday night, and Gary Lockhart and I see each other just about every Tuesday night till sometime in the spring. And I miss our Hub City show, though, Brian.
That's
it was
right.
a good one.
Absolutely.
Well, we've got the Eagle basketball, and that's the Chester County Lady Eagles. Boy, Brooks, and she scares you just playing D. I'd hate to bring the ball down against her.
That's right. You got Lily and Blakely in the game.
Now, hopefully we're not going to give up the old-fashioned three-point play, but it looks like we may do that. Ketchum, who is a tall young lady. She probably is the tallest person on their team. Brooke Ketchum, she is just a 10th grader, and she shot it and got it. So it's a 7-5 lead for the Lady Eagles. Into Holt. She drives, kicks, and we've gotten so much better at that.
Yeah. Staying in the zone.
Yep. They come out and try to trap us. We get the pass to the left wing. Into the high post. And that one, a good hand that they got on it. And that's 45 for them. That is Campbell.
Good idea there by Carly, looking opposite. Chester County doing a good job knocking the ball away.
Here's Tess Little, and she can make it happen with that nice pass into the post. They try to body up. We get a little under, and when they scramble for the ball, and I believe that our young lady, Miss Lily Barnes, who is a hustler, got her hands on it, but it'll be a jump ball. Williamson to inbound. Coach, that's 2 nights in a row, and I'm impressed with our hustle. And after a second game, you're tired.
That's right. She got on the floor there trying to give our team a second chance, and almost did. They got possession there on the jump ball.
We have actually played 3 games in 4 days.
That's right.
That is tough. Campbell with the ball. We take it away, but did they foul reaching in? Looked that way. And that foul is on, 45 for them?
Thought he said 34, but I'm not sure. No,
yeah.
She's not out there anymore.
You got 45.
45, that's right.
That's their first team foul. Turn the ball over. We've got 1 team foul also. And a little traveling music, as Jackie Gleason used to say. I bet there's not 50 fans remember Jackie Gleason. You're too young for Jackie Gleason.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
He had a great variety show. The 2-3 zone, they'll trap out of it, and they're going to squeeze us there, but we get it into Holt. She's going to try to split them. She's going to get fouled.
A lot stronger move there from Lily getting the ball into Carly, and Carly went strong and drew the foul. And that's what Coach shoots. You could see him on the side asking her to be strong with the basketball.
Looks like Ketchum's first foul, their team second. Holt will be at the line for 2. She's already got 5 in the contest. First one, shot it, got it. I received a text, said they enjoyed us last night, Brian, but they want to know why I say shot it, got it so much. And the second one, shot it, got that one in honor of the late Bill Haney, who was the dean of play-by-play men around here in West Tennessee. And here's the pass. They pick up a error because we put enough pressure out there. We got good quick hands, and we don't. Most of the time, we don't pick up the cheap fouls.
Good rebound, good defense there.
Oh yeah, Baines got the rebound, kick out. We'll watch Tess push the basketball. A good move to run like that in front of the defender. We're going to turn it quickly. Holt wants to go. She cuts him like a hot knife through butter, and she gets fouled, and she'll shoot another set of two.
You can tell that we're making a conscious effort to get the ball inside to Carly. What I like is she's going quick, but she's staying under control and drawing fouls there on the Lady Eagles.
She has a good basketball and softball mind, too. She misses her first one. Her brother was a member of the football team, but he got hurt, and I believe he's had to have some surgery, hadn't he?
Yeah, he's had a couple surgeries, and we're hoping he's back ready for baseball season.
Second one, shot that one and got it also. Williamson to inbound for them. They'll get it back to her, and she gets rid of it because there's Trinity Brooks. We come out of our zone and match up a little bit. And high dribble, she loses it. And where they'll call jump ball because we jumped down there, but we should get the possession. And Jackson Christian does. You know, we've got two fine point guards. We don't have to worry about things now. We can substitute something. Last year, we were sweating it with foul trouble and tiredness. Nice move. Didn't go in, but a good move. Here's the long shot.
Oh.
Gave the fans a lot of excitement, but at the end of one quarter play, the Lady Eagles of Jackson Christian School lead the Lady Eagles of Chester County 10-5. We'll be back after these important messages.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman's.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way, peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
We are back after a great timeout, and we'll tell you, besides Gary being the director tonight, Stephanie Janda and Adrena Hicks are on the cameras tonight. And our executive producer, as always, Paul Schultze. Brian, good start for the Lady Eagles, even though both teams have tired legs.
Yeah, you can tell that they're tired a little bit, but doing a good job now executing on the offensive end. And we're speeding them up a little bit on their end, and I think they're uncomfortable playing at that pace. And if we can keep doing that without fouling, I think we can get some turnovers and some easy baskets.
Some very good basketball players. It'll be Chester County's basketball. Williamson does all their inbounding. She kicks it to Lockridge, but back to Williamson because she handles the point guard duties. Skip pass across to Campbell. And a little dribble weave. Williamson kicks it off. She gives a screen for Campbell, and we steal it. And here we go. And that's what I like. High dribble. I think they're not going to let us get away with that.
Yeah, I'd like to see her just catch that second one in a jump stop, and good call there by the official. That ball shot up in the air on Tess.
And it's hard to judge whether you want to call, and you really don't want to because you want the action to flow as an official sometimes. Oh, look at that pressure. They get it down low, and they're going to score, but we still had – you got to like that pressure.
Good ball pressure. Maybe a little too aggressive there, but it took a good pass to get in there, and they made it and executed it.
Yes, and Lockridge hipped us good, and it's legal. She held her position and laid it up. Chester County's gone back. Man, looks like, oh, nice pass in there. Can Taylor get it up? Doesn't matter. She gets fouled.
Yeah, Lily there inside. Good pass from Taylor. Good execution there off the ball screen.
And you're right. That is Lily Barnes. Lily had a very good game last night. She hit several free throws, but she played all over the floor. Eyes it, tries it, and buys that one. Looks like Gibson Boykin back in. Second one, nothing but string music. So she's on the scoreboard with 2. And again, we're just making them work with our press.
Extending that press a little bit, and we'll fall back into our zone. We got away with that one, I think, but maybe she was clean over there. Looked like she wrapped her up a little bit.
Yeah, she may have, but you know what? She did a good job on the bottom side towards the baseline to and my friends forget I am on the air. They think they can call during the game. My suggestion is go to Jackson Christian's Facebook friends and watch the game and listen to me. Now, Melton in there. We lose the basketball. Here comes Lockridge with it. Annabelle Lockridge, she is a senior for them. Again, I like the pressure, and that one, I know why he called it, and unfortunately the rules don't always agree with what you should and shouldn't do, but just the second foul, and that one is on Barnes. And we've got 2 team fouls. Down in the corner. Now, they feed the post pretty well, though. And their post player got position. Let's see what the referee says.
I think he got Blakely reaching him.
Yeah, Blakely on that one. That's her first, team third. Coach, I bet you could coach some mean posts, couldn't you?
Well, I like our defensive position there, and we should have made her score over 2, but reaching around, just trying to be aggressive.
Yeah.
And you can't fault that, but those fouls can add up on you.
They can. That one, they got it. We all thought we had it, and then Elena tries to block it. And I've got to believe it's with the body because I don't think it was with the hand.
Yeah.
Holt's going to come back in for us. Yarborough's first, team fourth, both teams with 4 team fouls. This is Lockridge's first trip to the free throw line. And that one very smooth. She shot it and got it. Melton is out. Holt back in. That one rolls around and comes off. Second one missed. And they say the rebound belongs to Chester County. Now, I know last night I hadn't seen him. Hadn't seen as much of the crowd because Lee Nunemaker Pipkin and I both had a long talk. I used to work radio with her a little bit before she started coaching. Nice. They missed the turnaround banker. We went for the steal, but I'm going to tell you what, Coach. I know I keep alluding to it. I'm impressed with our hustle and effort.
Good job there by Carly. And probably could have got a reach in, but the official saw it as a jump ball. Strong with the basketball.
Brooks comes to the right baseline. We're staying with the Horns formation. We feed. Now, this one a jumper from about 14, and it's good by Taylor Baines.
Good execution there by Taylor. They kind of sunk down on Carly. She took the jumper and knocked it down.
They slowed the ball up, they being Jackson Christian. And the ball, it was thrown not out of bounds. It was almost a completion. The reason I'm pointing this out to you folks, they are making right on the edge of some good passes. We've got to improve a little post defense right now. 14-8 your score. Jackson Christian in the lead. Lena Yarborough from 3. Holt got the rebound, but they say she traveled. Now, those of you, and these games are archived on YouTube. We had a ton of hits on the YouTube overnight. Go back and watch Elena. She took the right shot, but her arm went across her body towards the goal. Williamson driving, kicks. They didn't take the 3. They feed inside to Lockridge, and she gets fouled. Makes you wonder right now what, because I know several things Tony does to stop that kind of stuff. That's Holt's first foul, 5 team fouls. I have seen him dead front people before.
And we're trying to front, but we're just a little bit late there. And then Carly committed the foul.
Yeah, Lockridge now 2 out of 3, and Carly will come out, and I think that's something Tony's doing really well with her. A word of advice, and as soon as the 1 second ticks off the clock, she can come back. Hits both of those, Lockridge did. Annabelle Lockridge. Technically, she really can't. The officials are in there. She cannot come back without the clock running.
I gotcha.
I know I've forgotten to send people in before like that. So it's not a case of criticism. It's something I've done before. Tony was smart. He got away with it, and that's all right if they don't call it. Knocked away. We pick it up. Holt's going to the basket. Let's see. It'll be a block. Now, he gave the signal for hacking down. Trust me, folks, it's a block.
Yep. Got her with the body.
Yep. And that's on. It should be on 45. And that's her third foul. This is Campbell's third foul. Boy, Holt is almost a machine at the free throw line.
Really good stroke there from Carly.
Yeah. And this is a young lady that has missed a lot of basketball time because of injuries. Nice press break there. That's the way to do it. Hit that middle and then streak down the side. Side, middle, side. But now, hey, we dropped, recovered. Secret of pressing is recovery.
We get the trap there and get the turnover. Excellent pass.
Look at that pass. Now, Lena Yarber's going to get the 2 free throws, but Taylor Baines, there should be a stat for passes that lead to points.
Yep. And Taylor's doing a good job there of throwing across that zone when she drives. And I think that's the second or third time she's made that pass.
Absolutely. Lena Yarber's first one, up and good. Now, if that was Zach Cisco kicking an extra point or field goal, you'd say perfect. Bottoms. Yarborough has 2 now. She's on the board. Good job breaking it, but our press, nothing wrong with it. And that's what you do. You cause turnovers, Brian, because you get them running and they get going faster than they need to.
Yeah, Williams, coach, is super quick.
Yes.
And did a good job getting there, but just one too many steps. Gibson's going to have to work hard to get the ball up the floor against her.
And Chester County fans that are listening to this and watching it on Facebook, Jackson Christian's Facebook, you can get it archived and go back and watch it. This is a young team that's going to get very good in the future. And towards the end of the season, McNary and all you schools in that district, watch out.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a nice high screen and roll. Kick out. Baines wanted to refeed. We got too many people. But nice baseline pass. Here's Brooks. Tried the jump hook, didn't get there, and Holt's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, good hustle by Carly, but I'd like to see her. Their girl had the rebound, just get back, not pick up that second foul.
Tess Little in, and she's going to give Brooks a rest. And you can still see Trinity and the rest of the softball players. We got a softball season coming up, but we got an exciting basketball season. I like the attempt to kick it. It got through, but it messes up the other team, and it doesn't matter if they get the ball back. Here's a nice pass as they drove the baseline, and Lockridge is their scoring machine.
Good execution there from Chester County Lady Eagles.
Yeah, she's got 7 in the quarter.
3 minutes left, Coach. Let's see if we can close this half strong.
Yeah, good. You know, I talk about ebbs and flows. Good flow right here. Boykin wanting to work. She's guarded by one of the very good defenders in AA. Euro step off the glass. Boykin's going to, well, she had her own rebound. We had it and couldn't quite get a hold of it.
Good drive. Wasn't able to finish, and then 2 of our girls battling for the rebound.
Chester County ball. They taking their time, breaking the press, hit the girl in the middle. Her pass was a little behind, but good hands by Campbell. Out front to McManus. 3 up, 3 down. Wow.
Big shot there from Williams.
Yes. Williamson, wow, she does it all for him. It's a 3-point game. Here goes. Boykin taking the hold. She's fouled. That should be Ketchum's second foul.
And she came down awkward. I'm glad that ankle didn't roll on her, Coach. She's already had some trouble with it.
Yes, she has, and we have the right people here. Dynamics Physical Therapy helps take care of things for our school and many other schools in the territory. 2 shots, that one off the back of the iron. I know one of the things Gibson's working on is staying out of foul trouble. Remember last night she had a little aggression. I think Gage and Grant Boykin both talked to her a little bit, and they missed both of them. That's off the back of the iron. We get the rebound, though. What an effort by the kids.
Yeah, good job there. I think Tess got that rebound.
Yeah, Tess Little with looking at that high screen. Williamson got skinny and got over the high screen. Here's Holt. And this one, 3 up, 3 down for Taylor Bain. She's got 5 in the quarter.
Coach, that ball was barely in her hands when she was shooting it. Really good job catching it ready to shoot and not being afraid.
Coach just gave you an important point. Those of you watching with youngsters, boy, look at Williamson streak through there. Wow.
Tough left-handed finish there by Williamson.
It is. Williamson with 5. Jariah Williamson, she's just a junior. She'll be back. More action on the floor. And even though we've played both teams 2 nights in a row, everybody's getting on the floor. Chester County basketball. Nice cross-court pass. Our defense shifts. Almost had that steal. Here's Williamson. We must stop her penetration. That's key to their attack. That one off the back of the glass. Rebound, Barnes. Barnes gets it knocked away. Goes to pick it up. Did she touch it last? And Tony's going to make a substitution. I think he's going to bring Melton back in. For the outlet and to run the transition, we were out of position there.
Yep.
And it left Barnes by herself. Lockridge, we cut her off this time. Back to Williamson. She'll look it over and start the offense with 59 seconds. Kick out. Missed shot, air ball, rebound though, Ketchum. She puts it back in the hole for her 5th point. It's a 2-point game. 43 seconds and counting. Wow.
That's a good screen.
Yeah, it's a good screen. It's legal. And,
Coach Pipkin not happy with it, but I felt like Carly was there.
I do too.
Just
Somebody
a good hard screen.
on Chester County's got to let Williamson know where the screen is. Screen right, screen left, back screen. Right. You got to talk. And here goes Yarborough up and Ketchum. Tried the 7-11, but where the foul came, people, is between 3 and the word County is she fouled her with her body. That is 3 for Ketchum. That is an item for them. Yarborough at the line. She hit her 2 a while ago. First one up and good.
That's something that Elena's worked really hard at, Coach, is getting better at the line. She goes there a lot. She's improved there.
Brian, it looks like not only has she worked hard, our whole team has worked hard.
Yeah, shooting a really good percentage the last couple nights.
Yeah, Elena Yarborough 4 for 4 from the line for her 4 points. And they've got about 30 seconds to create some offense. Again, that's over and back too. Nice call by the official. I know what Lee's telling the young lady, get away from the line and don't make the back pass. Try pivoting and facing up. 23-19 with 25 seconds. Let's see if we hold it for 1. Tess Little's playing point guard right now.
Get out of that corner.
Barnes got it stripped. And those hands, do you see how quick Williamson's hands are? And now Elena jumped, and anytime you go up in the air, you stand a chance of getting a foul. That is Yarborough's 2nd foul. 2 shots for Williamson. She's not been to the line tonight. Jariah Williamson, she has 5 off the back of the iron. The coaches start cataloging that stuff. Brian, I know you're good at stats and things, but you would remember that if she doesn't hit this one, it rattled and went in, but you would say, a possibility of a person to foul in the second half.
Late in the game if you need to.
Yep. And, folks, you ought to see what Brian can master on the sideline. I tell you what, he's got a lockdown memory in football. Here's the shot up with time running down. Hold shot just off. Shot up there and no good at the end of one half of play. It is 23 for the Jackson Christian team, 20 for Chester County. We're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, we are going to see Coach Teichman.
For anyone contemplating pre-planning, we can tell you from our experience, it's much easier to make funeral plans and record them now than wait until emotions are running at their highest.
With pre-planning, you can free your mind and heart from having to make big decisions during a time of grief and instead enjoy the freedom to focus on the memories of a life well lived.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
And we're back here, Jerry Eskew Gymnasium. Coach Kyle Teichman joining us, and as we start our interview, I like to get his analysis of the Lady Eagles there in the first half. Coach, what'd you see from our girls?
Yeah, another entertaining game for them. Playing quality opponents, and it's physical. That's the one takeaway. There's a lot of contact down there. They're letting go. But our girls are playing hard and scrapping. Taylor Baines is shooting the ball really well. She's you can tell she's worked on her game and improved quite a bit in the offseason. Carly Holt, too.
Absolutely, and that ball's barely hitting Taylor's hands, and she's letting it go and made a couple big shots there, 23-20 at the half. Coach, let's go back to Gleason. Just last night, we're going to have a back-to-back here tonight. What did you see from our guys that you were pleased with in that game?
I was very pleased with the defensive effort. Just some really good help, and then cover downs. Obviously, we forced a lot of turnovers on their part. We thought we took care of the ball. We only turned it over 8 times, and then just shared it really well. I thought we had a lot of unselfish plays from our guys.
So we talked about Saturday. I think you said y'all turned it over 18 times. Went to 8 last night. Did a really good job valuing the basketball, and I think you would agree with this for sure. If we value the ball, we're going to get a good shot. Aiden's going to get it and create for somebody, or DJ in transition running the floor, some really good things. What can we look forward to tonight to build on that effort against Gleason last night?
Yeah, you want to see the same intensity and effort, but the opponent couldn't be more different. You're going to see a different just size player, a different speed they're going to move at. They're big. They're big, strong, long, athletic. So it's going to challenge us in a lot of ways. Toughness-wise, decision-making-wise, it's a step up for us tonight.
Coach, I've seen them walking around. They're big, athletic, and got 2 seniors. I think their junior group is their strong group. Recognize some of these names from football, and we played against them in baseball. So they're going to come out ready to play. So give us, are we at full strength tonight? I saw Gage out there warming up. How does that look for us as far as?
So Gage is here. I wouldn't say fully recovered, but he's able to at least be here tonight. Elijah woke up sick this morning, so kind of traded those two out, and we've got several guys who've had the flu and just kind of getting over stuff. So I think we're better off than we were yesterday, just because those guys didn't play a ton of minutes and we're able to kind of get back into the flow of things. But no, we're not at 100% yet.
I agree. Give us some reason, some strategy behind subbing 5 in, 5 out like that. We know the sickness, but what does that give our team and our legs there in the third and fourth quarter?
Yeah, I mean, you look at it last night. We knew we were playing again tonight. Nobody played more than 16 minutes, so we should be fresh. Part of that was a back-to-back, but we've got a lot of kids that can play. So we're trying to figure out, once we get into district games, the important games, can we play 10, 11, or does it need to get whittled down to 8, 9? And that's what these games are for, just kind of learning about yourself, getting better, seeing who's kind of made for these challenges. So tonight's going to be different. I think we'll give the same amount of guys a chance, but it might not be 5 and 5, and it might be, if you don't do your job, then that you kind of maybe have 1 or 2 chances, and we've got a shorter leash with some of those guys.
Yeah, so kind of tournament style here. You play on a Monday night and turn around again and play. And I know your team has goals and dreams of making a good run in the tournament. So you have to be able to come back and rest and get your body right and compete again. Coach, let's talk about Jay Mosley a little bit. Obviously we know what he can do in the football field. The guy that didn't play basketball last year but is coming out this year. What does he add to our team that makes us could take us to the next level, maybe athletically, defensively as well?
I mean, everybody can see it. He's blessed to be able to do things with the way he moves and runs and jumps. But I think I said this to the guys on Saturday, because he played a great game on Saturday at Bradford. Yeah, that stuff helps, but it's his mindset. He is fearless. He's a warrior. He loves to compete. So yeah, it helps. He can run fast and jump high, but he just got instinct, and that rubs off on other guys, where if he's not scared to go, I mean, you'll see tonight, these guys are going to be bigger and stronger than him, but he's not going back down, and it kind of bleeds over to everybody else. So he's another body, another guy inside to help us rebounding. That's obviously important for us. But just that mindset of a guy who's not scared. And
along those lines, I talked to Ronnie Reagan this morning. Very, very good to see Ridge back out there playing. Played in JV a lot for us last year, some really good minutes, and we got to play a couple JV games there at the end of the year. What does Ridgely bring? His length, I noticed that. His athleticism. I haven't seen him share the ball like that and make the passes that he was making last night.
Man, super talented kid. Has blossomed since middle school, really grown, not just physically, but matured a lot and emotionally. And he's hardly been able to practice. He was on a trip. He had an ankle. He's been really sick, and he's working his way back in. But he does, for a kid that's big and has some length, he handles it well, and he loves to pass it. He's a really good passer, so it allows us to run some offense through a bigger guy with a slower person on him. And he's going to keep getting better. He's going to be a really important part of what we do. Once he gets back in the swing of things, he's going to start scoring the ball more. We're kind of counting on him for that.
Absolutely. Coach, once again, thank you for joining us. 23-20, Lady Eagles up. Let's hope that they can close this one out, and then looking forward to a really good boys game, Coach. Thanks for your time.
Thanks so much.
And that is Kyle Teichman, head coach of the Eagles. And Coach, are we going to keep it here? Or do you want to do a 2-minute?
We need to take a 2-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll be ready for action.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Hub City Deli is honored to sponsor Jackson Christian Athletics. Gourmet chef Peter Thomas invites you in for a totally new experience in craft sandwiches, wraps, and salads. The homemade hoagies are baked fresh. A big favorite is Pete's Brisket Hoagie with brisket, smoked Texas style. The Hub City Burger is a Jackson favorite. The salads are always fresh and unique. Hub City Deli is open for breakfast as well. Located on Pleasant Plains Extended, just down the road from Jackson Christian.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart. At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
Lifestyle Vision, located at Thompson Farms, offers patient-centered comprehensive eye exams. Select your new look with our latest styles from exclusive brands. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
And I know that I only got to hear part of it, checking on we didn't have a number for 24 Grace Compton. Coach Bullard and Coach Teichman, always a great interview. Kyle is just one great guy.
Absolutely, happy with his team's effort last night, but he knows tonight it'll be a different challenge. Big, strong, physical team, and he's looking forward to the challenge for his team.
And I'm going to say something. Go down to the concession stand, and there are people in the stand. I guarantee you, Chuck Ray has things ready down there. He has some great food. He is a great cook, got a lot of fine people helping him. But we're playing basketball, and Chester County comes up with the steal. Nice pass off and dropped it. And Lockridge, she's having a big night.
Really good job by Williamson, not charging, finding her teammate there in transition.
She's got 9 on the night, or make that 11 now. 9 in the first half. Now we need to get our offense going because we've been a little stale or stagnant, and Coach Schutz knew it. And that's what they called her for walking, that being Gibson Boykin.
Thought there was some body contact, but she got out over her feet just a little bit, I guess, there.
There's our young lady, Trinity Brooks. She is everywhere. Good, white knuckler of a ball game. We're going to get the basketball. I was wondering.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what happened there.
Here's the lob into Holt. Lena was smart not to dribble. We go up, but we left it a little short. Got to get it in the magic square.
Yep.
Here's Chester County on the attack. We make them throw it up in the air, but they get it. They go to feed, and that's what we want out of Carly Holt in the low
cover
post.
Down, yeah, absolutely. Getting in front there in the passing lane, knocking that ball away.
Now, on the baseline, Campbell will inbound the ball. They break out of it, and they get it to Lockridge. Holt, now that's when you drape down like that, and I call that draping, you foul just on anticipation, whether you do or not. First team foul of the second half.
Yeah, she was straight up and then came down there as the shot was being released.
Lockridge with a shooter's touch rolls that one in. She's got 12 in the contest, and it's tied at 23, misses the second one. But Ketchum's got the rebound, and it gets it knocked away from her. It's going to be a jump ball, and it should be Chester County possession.
They called a timeout, Coach Pipkin did.
Coach Pipkin calls a timeout. We'll call a timeout with the game tied at 23.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
We are back here in a tie ball game. Brian, it's Chester County's ball, but what do we need to do to get going?
I think keep driving, drive under control, kick out. We'll get some open looks, and then continue to try to get the ball inside.
We match up. They're going to take the three, and that's Williamson, Dry Williamson. Nice three, but it missed. They had the rebound. We took it away. We lose it. We pick it up. We're at least observant. Brooks goes, gets it knocked away on a back tip. And coming out of it, Campbell with the basketball, and she'll give it to her point guard. It's tied at 23. Now that's a good matchup out there, Brooks and Williamson. Williamson gets away, kicks it out. Shot is up, no good. And let's see if they call it. Should be off our leg, though. They run the box, they X out of it. And it's up, and Lockridge has given them. That, I believe, is their first lead of the night.
Good execution there by the Chester County Lady Eagles on the inbounds.
Yes, it was. Here's our high screen roll. They double us. We kick off to Garber. She goes to the hole, up, no good off the glass. And they say that it was last touched by Chester County. And Prather coming in for Chester County, or no, actually for us. I've got Tess Little coming in instead of Prather for them. Pass deep to Yarborough. Tess looks it over. We haven't seen one of her patented three-pointers tonight, Coach.
Second one, but off the mark.
Nice play, but Lily just couldn't get control of it. Really didn't. She had the right idea, but couldn't get control to make the shot. Williamson a little behind the back. Brooks recovers fine. They move the ball around, and they've got, tell you what now, she stepped out of bounds. Lockridge gets pretty good position.
Yeah, we were fortunate, Coach, because we weren't in help side. So if she was able to complete that, it might have been a layup there for Chester County.
Yeah, you can be too late helping. You can never be too early. They are trying to force us left on everything that we do. And a little impatient. The idea was good, execution wasn't, and we threw it out of bounds. Trailing by 2 are the Jackson Christian Lady Eagles. Chester County, long pass into the forecourt. Now, we've used a lot of players, or not as much as we did last night, but the legs have got to be starting to get tired for a couple of the Chester County girls.
Yep, not subbing as much as we are, and you're going to see Carly's going to come back in, Coach, with those 3 fouls.
And that is an item. Please remember that. Elena gets a well-deserved rest. Williamson, jump shot off the back of the iron, but they get the rebound. And yes, folks at home, I will say it, the girl that got the rebound did walk as she changed pivot feet, but it's one that their officials, they can't see it. You had the running one-hander, and Tony wanted a block. We come in and try to steal it, knock it away, and there's an injured player, and that is one of the hearts and souls of the Chester County team. Jariah Williamson on the ground. I think she just hit on that kneecap, and it smarts. They're going to send 42 up to the table for her, and that's Ella Bolin. So Bolin in the ball game. And it's Chester County's ball. It's been a while since we've scored, Brian.
Yeah, both teams struggling to score here.
Effort was there, but their player stepped up to meet the pass, and that foul's going to be on Taylor Baines.
Good effort there by Taylor. Just got her with the body.
And that's Taylor's first team foul, second team foul, or this is her first foul, second team foul for our team. They lob it into Lockridge. She got it. She had the spacing. Our help side's got to come one step closer and get there.
It's a good pass there from the out of bounds, making that pass.
Pass got blocked, and I'm going to tell you what, she has quick hands, Williamson does. Shot up, no good, off the back of the iron. Here's Baines, long pass to Brooks. Would have been a back shoulder throw in football. Brooks goes up with a short shot. Left it short, may have been partially blocked. They're up 27-23, they being Chester County. And Jeff Haynes says a little traveling music. This possession, we need a bucket.
Yeah, 27-23. Their biggest lead of the game, and you're right. It's important for us to get a good shot here, try to get to the free throw line.
Yeah, we haven't scored in the second half. Here's the shot up.
Bang.
Oh, man, string music.
Big-time shot by Lily. Good penetration.
Lily got it when you needed it.
Don't reach.
Hey, good defense. Look at Tess Little. Will she go coast to coast or dump it off? She's going coast to coast, left it short, and they get the rebound. A lot of physical contact by both teams, and here comes Williamson coming into the zone.
There you go, Carly Holt.
Yes. Now that's what we lose it, though, and Ketchum gets it back. Great job for the rebound. Let's see, did they call a timeout or say it's out of bounds?
Her shoulder was out of bounds,
Out
I
of
think.
bounds. Good call. The young man that's officiating, wished I had his name. He was right on it.
Coach, that's what we got to have Carly Holt do is go straight up. She can contest. She's tall. You don't have to try to block shots.
And she's a force when she goes straight up. Now, I see the freshman Kendrick trying to check in.
They're trying to get her in.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem was then. She may not have gone all the way up to the table.
Yeah.
Could have been a little late getting there, too. Here's our shot, and it's an air ball.
Still a good look. We get to that elbow, we can look outside for that three.
You can tell the legs are tired, and you got to bend them a little more. Euro step. That would be NBA continuation. That should be no shot on the floor. Oh. No. I disagree.
Now you have number 10, Carol Kendrick, in the ball game.
Jamira Williamson with a chance to get old-fashioned three-point play, and she does. And that makes the lead 30-26, back to a 4-point lead. And like I said, Brian, I'm going to go with, and there's no NBA continuation. Steal by the quick-handed Williamson. And she gets another basket. She's got 11 in the contest. Six-point lead. Kendrick with the basketball. She is a freshman. And that's a tough matchup for her going against Williamson, and Chester County comes up with it. Campbell feeds inside in good position for Lockridge. And we're going to get a timeout with 1:42 to go here in the third quarter with Chester County leading. Let's take a quick timeout.
We offer live webcasting for families. It kind of came out of when so many warriors were going overseas to war. We have learned to offer families more choices, that we want to serve our families well and serve our families better.
We are back here. Coach Brian Bullard, Coach Joe Holloway. And the passing and the posting up of Lockridge has really caused us problems, but the catalyst has been Williams.
Yeah, Williamson doing a great job there against Carroll with reaching in, getting some steals, getting a couple easy baskets. 8-point, I believe, 8-point lead there, minute 42 left in the third. It's important for us to cut this lead in half, Coach, going into the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. 34-26, 8-point lead, and we, you know, you hear me say that we need a bucket. We got one a while ago. Well, it's back imperative that we get one right now. You don't have to panic. Now, here comes the more experienced player, Tess Little, to get the basketball play. It's hard on it as a freshman to come in and handle it against a young lady like Williamson.
That's exactly right. Now break the count. There we go.
You know, they're playing man-to-man against, but they're really packing it in and keeping the ball and our penetration down, getting in the lane.
Yep.
113 and counting. We're working for a good shot.
Yeah, don't panic. We need a good shot. He wants to reset the offense.
Yep, there we go.
And Coach, that's their first foul of the third quarter. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Goodness.
But the good news is that's 2, even though it's not close to fouling her out. Williamson is a force outside. Barnes gets rid of it to Little. Kendrick over in the right corner. The pass got hit. It got intercepted and travel. Campbell with the turnover, and it'll be with 47.5 seconds to go. Lady Eagle from Jackson Christian basketball. And we were looking for that high ball screen this time, but they switched it, and then they trap her. They're trapping all those high screens, Brian.
Yeah, reaching in, being aggressive.
Nice move, Blakely Melton going for the goal. She got fouled.
Good, strong drive there by Blakely. Need to knock these 2 down.
Absolutely. Two fouls on Lockridge. First one off the back of the iron. As well as we shot them at times last night, we've missed a few free throws in key situations tonight. Second one off the back of the iron. 27 seconds and counting. Ball quickly into the forecourt to McManus. She's going to get it back to Campbell. Good pressure, but somebody missed assignment, and Lockridge was wide open. I think that may be her 22nd point. We'll get an accounting. Here's a steal, and we knocked it away, but a little careless right now we are.
Yeah, a little slow there on the rotation. I think that's going to be our ball. Knocked off Williamson's hand there.
Coach, you're right. Eagle Eye, Brian, but we'll have to start calling him Eagle Eye now.
Got to get a shot off.
Here comes Barnes, 2 seconds. 1 over in the corner to Melton. Melton's 3 off the back of the iron. And at the end of 3 quarters of play, Chester County leads 36-26. We'll be back after these important messages.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
And we are back in what was a white knuckler. Now it's a 10-point lead. Chester County having a big quarter as they scored 16 points in the third quarter. We scored 3.
Yeah, tough quarter there for our Lady Eagles, and they just took us out of what we were trying to do. They upped their pressure on the basketball, and we made a couple turnovers and a little bit slow in a rotation or two, and now we're facing a 10-point deficit. I know Coach Schutz is in the huddle right now trying to get the girls fired up, trying to get them to maybe make a little run here in the first couple minutes of this fourth quarter.
Lockridge with 20 of their 36 points, and she has posted well.
Yep, she's done a good job, and they've gotten her the ball in good spots, and she's not hesitating, knocking down jumpers.
Williamson with 11 for them. Only 3 people have scored for them. We've got 5 people that scored, but we usually do better than that.
Yeah, and he's got his first group back in. They got some much-needed rest, and we'll see if we can go on a run here, Coach.
Okay, Gibson Boykin is hawked by Williamson, and they're going to call a 5-second count.
Was she close enough?
It was close. And, again, I'm not familiar. You know, I'm going to tell off on myself. I used to scout the officials as much as I did the other team. You got to know what their favorite calls are and what their tendencies are. Now, Tony knows them all well, but sometimes your players, they got to listen to that scouting report too.
There you go.
Nice job. Boy, look at Yarborough, and there's got to be a foul on
That's a good job noticing what they were trying to do and getting there before the ball was thrown. Good job, Elena.
That's what we didn't do much of in the third quarter. Only their third team foul, if my book is right, and maybe fourth. I don't know. We'll see. Both teams with 3 team fouls right now. Gibson Boykin going to the hole. Her shot blocked on. They used the 7-11 stick-up method for the arms and hands.
Good defense there. Not fouling.
And it looks like Coach Hoots wants to talk it over. We'll take a timeout with Chester County leading.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
Back on Worthy Road Studios broadcast. Coach, what do you think? I know we'll go 1-4 low, but what version will we run?
I might try to get there you go, with the crosser. They've got a good look out of the inbounds play, just didn't make it.
It's a good shot. We just a little short. I think I can see we played so hard last night, the legs were not in it.
Now we got to get a stop on this end.
And I'm going to tell you what, nice pass. Ketchum caught it smooth for her 7th point. Here come the Lady Eagles. Boykin will try the left side, looking for our post player. And they're going to get the arm bar on Lockridge, Annabelle Lockridge. Now, if I'm correct, I've got 4 fouls on her, and the scoreboard bears me out. Here's the lob out to Holt. We're in the flex format. There's the flex cut. We go corner. Brooks' 3 is up a little short, and Brooks and Williamson both knocked it in, but Chester County comes up with an important loose ball.
Yeah, she did. Travel.
And I can read Lee's lips. Jump stop.
Yep. Got 2 good looks at a 3, Coach, and need to make a couple of those and try to get back into here.
I don't think we can fault the looks. We've got to bend those knees a little more and have a look, because we're tired. 3 games in 4 days. We wanted to get it to Holt. We can't. Now, this is not what Tony wants. He wants a little more movement, even though we're trying to post up. Here's the pass to Brooks, who can drive and cut through. She's going to get body fouled. It'll be on the floor. Good news is they've got, 5 team fouls? Foul on 32 for them. That is McManus. And we're going to take a timeout here with the Chester County Eaglettes leading.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Back getting a good look at our bench. Coach, you and I both have been through that. What do you think that Coach Hughes had to say to the girls?
Just try to keep doing what you're doing. Getting a good shot when you get it and trying to get second shots. Then on the defensive end, it's all about stops. We have to be able to get some points and get some stops on the defensive side of the ball.
And we X'd out of a box formation, and there's
there
Brooks, and she had that little crow hop there.
Good job keeping her feet still and going up strong through the contact. Could have got an and one there maybe.
I was hoping for one. That's her 4th point of the night. Steele tipped. No. Yes. Here comes Gibson Boykin. Bounces it off. Baines goes up. She's fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Really good pass by Gibson. Taylor taking her time and drawing a foul.
Now this is Grace Compton fixing to come back in the game for them. 4 fouls now on Campbell. Shot it, got it. And that's an important free throw. Baines looking for her 2nd one. She's got 6 points on the night. Shot it, got that one also. That's a big start now. We need to turn up the intensity.
Got it under double digits. So it's extending this press, make them throw over the top, see if we can get a steal.
Lena wanted that one, didn't
she's
she?
a smart move, though. She knew she was too far away. That's the one we got to get.
Got to stop her, and not now. We got to get to, oh, I thought over the back. Now they got the foul on the wrist and stuff, I thought. Let's see what he signals.
He's going to get Williamson going over the back.
I thought she was over the back would be the call. Well, he called it a push.
Important foul there, Coach, getting us to the free throw line.
Yes.
Clock stops, a chance to make up this deficit.
Hope I don't jinx her, but a very good free throw shooter at the line right now. Elena Yarber. Very nice, quiet young lady, very studious in the classroom. And she drilled that one. Nothing but string music. Usually intensity goes up as you score.
That's right.
And intensity drops when you don't. Shot it, got it. 38-32, 6-point game. Edging back towards white knuckler status. Good patience by Chester County, breaking. We did good, they did good.
Oh, almost got it.
Yep. They cross over, but have to kick it back out. That's McManus. She gives it over to Campbell. And good defense. Two people, Boykin and Holt. It's over to Boykin. She could drain it, but she's got the tallest person on the floor on her right now.
Yeah, got a good matchup. She wants to drive this one.
Yeah, we got to spread out and give her some room if she wanted to take the big girl. Now they'll switch off, but the right idea, and Holt powers it up.
Great pass, great catch there by Carly. 4-point game, Coach.
She's got 12, and you're right about that. Got to make this young lady give it up. And that's the other one you don't want touching. Only 3 people have scored for them. Good. Look at Yarber out there like a sprinter. But now Lockridge is in her range. And we got to
rebound.
Break.
Good.
Because she had a good look. Here's Boykin with the rebound looking. She's streaking toward, has to pull it out. Out front, does Yarber want the 3? Yes, she wants it. Did she get it? No, and it went out of bounds. The idea was good. The execution didn't make it happen.
Yep. Good job by Gibson pulling it out. She didn't have numbers. Lena just a little short on that shot. Got to keep the defensive intensity up.
And Williamson's quick hands kept them the basketball. We had played pretty good defense. We stop it here.
She traveled again.
We did good.
Pitch
Kick it ahead. You can tell Coach and I are both old coaches. Layup Brooks. And with Brooks, that's almost a sure thing. Her 4th in the quarter, 6 in the contest. It's a 2-point game again. Holt will come over. We got a drop, and we did.
Good, Gibson. Good job by Carly with her hands straight up, making her throw over the top, and it gave Gibson that extra second to cover down.
I think Coach Pipkin wants to talk it over. Let's take a timeout while they talk it over. We'll regroup and come back with more.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
We are back, and this is a now tight ball game, 2-point lead for Chester County. Coach, got to ask you about the ESPN table and cloth over there.
That's led by Wyatt Jones, Austin Kelly, Kyle Christensen. I don't really know, Coach. They're just being creative over there, acting like they're broadcasting the game. As long as they'll be up and cheering cheering for our team and trying to get these girls back into it, I don't really care what they do.
Yeah, nice. Some of them got some nice jackets and ties on over there too, but they're wearing their shorts with it. We'll get to see those 2 gentlemen play baseball for a great baseball team. I know you and Chase McLean and Coach Todd Lumley, we're going to have a very good baseball team.
Yes, sir, that's the plan. It helps. I got to get her hand off.
Yes. That one, McManus driving, and we fouled her. We got beat just a little bit. Daisy McManus, who is an 11th grader, and I think she is a pretty fair foul shooter. We'll find out for sure.
our folks aren't happy with the call, but if from our side we could see that Taylor had that offhand on her. Good clean block up top, but just had her with the back.
And Coach will tell you the truth about things, and he's 200% right. Second one good. The first one wasn't a bad shot. That gives them 3, but all we got to do is hit a 3 to tie it. But we'll take a good 2-pointer here and get within 1. There's that quick-handed Jamira Williams, and you got to give her credit. Nice dish off, and Lockridge gets her 22nd point. And we don't need to let them go on a run,
That's
though.
right. We got to stop that right here.
And you see Tony Schutz orchestrating, and you got to admire the young man. He knows how to orchestrate a game.
She can't run through the screen like that.
Nope. Brooks fires it up there, and she drains it.
Hey.
7 in the quarter, 9 in the contest, and there is a foul afterward, so she's got a chance for a 4-point play.
Huge shot by Trinity. Hope she's okay. Came up a little ginger there. Big time 3 when we needed to stop their run.
Tony giving a little extra emphasis to help the official out there. It's good. Wow. 4-point play, and it's a true white knuckler at 41-40.
Here we go. Crowd's in it. Need a defensive stop.
Brooks Hawking.
She's going to have to take a timeout.
McManus, and it's getting close. 10 seconds. I knew it was close.
Yeah.
I started my count 1 second late. And I call her Lee because I've noticed Lee is furious, not with the officials, with her team.
Yep.
And I think Coach wants to talk it over, so we're going to talk it over while you listen to some great people on Worthy Road Studios.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
Boy, we are back. White knuckler, slobber knocker. Coach, you're the coach for both teams right now. What's happening down there?
Well, Coach Pipkin, just trying to get her girls settled back down. We've upped our pressure, and so they've got to do a good job taking care of the basketball. Coach Schutz over there drawing up his best play to attack their pressure defense and trying to get our girls a good shot, and let's try to go get a rebound.
I think you, Coach Schutz, and I all agree we really need a basket right here.
Yep. If we can take the lead back, that'll help our momentum.
The momentum. We're going to run the line on the side to get the ball inbounds. They'll curl Elena Yarber into the backcourt. Went Brooks, but we got the safe throw in to Taylor Baines. Back to Gibson Boykin, the point guard. Now there's a matchup, her and the Williamson girl for Chester County. Now they trap, and they trap a lot, Chester County does, out of their man.
We don't have
Brooks
to be in a
wanted to
hurry.
go. They respected Brooks that time on the 3. Boykin wisely comes out and gets it, and they'll reset the offense. Boykin driving and hits the bucket and gets the lead back.
Good, strong tape by Gibson. Good patience by the Lady Eagles.
It's a 1-pointer in favor of in favor of Jackson Christian. Chester County on the attack. That time they did what Coach Pipkin wanted. Holt beats Lockridge down there, but she comes out and has to help. Nobody helped her. They take the lead back.
Good execution there.
Yeah. That's where helping the helper comes in very importantly. Here's the shot. Baines just missing. A little more thump out of the legs, and she could have drained that 3.
I'm not sure if that's the one that he wanted, but Taylor's a great shooter.
I think he wanted it to go inside.
Yep.
We rotate over. And don't foul. We did good. Now we got to run with her and stop her so she can't penetrate. We do. Knock it away. Atta girl, Taylor. That's experience right there.
Good defense.
Here we are. Gibson Boykin directing traffic. She gets better every ball game. It's a double stack high. They're going to trap her out of this. We hook pass out, and Brooks now gives her a little bit of room to Boykin. She's capable. It's on. It's off the back of the iron. Rebound fought for. I see Holt down there. It should be a jump ball, but the possession arrow unfortunately belongs to Chester County. Yes, I thought I had the call right. 53 seconds. 1 point difference with Chester County holding the lead. Cross court pass. They try to hit Lockridge in the middle. Now they'll give it to their speedster, Williamson, down the sideline. We've got to make her stop and kick it out.
Trap her there.
We almost got there, but now Coach Pipkin, and will she let the air out of it? We'll tell you after a quick timeout here on Worthy Road Jackson Christian Network.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We are back. Cool Heads win hot ball games. Are they going to freeze it and try to run the clock out with 41 seconds, nothing but a layup?
Yeah, I would say that they're going to play for just a layup, anticipating that we're going to be aggressive and trying to speed them up. We do have 2 fouls. We're at 14 fouls, so we can be aggressive. We have that luxury. We're going to try to get a steal. We got to make sure we cover down, don't leave them open for an easy layup.
That's right, that help side defense. And then when we help, like Carly helped, but nobody helped the helper. And that hurt us for their last basket that took the lead back. Looks like Annabelle Lockridge has 24 for them. And, of course, Trinity Brooks has come on in this quarter. She's got 8 in the quarter, 10 for the contest. Holt, our leading scorer, with 12. We got to have the basketball, and
Almost.
It was loose for a second.
Don't let her get it back. Keep it out of Williamson's hands.
Here we go. Tight defense. Cut the passing lanes. Jump ball, no. It is our basketball. And
really good trap there by, I think, Baines and Carly, not fouling and causing the turnover, Coach.
And we didn't waste a possession on a jump ball.
That's right.
25 seconds. Do we hold it for one? And Coach Hughes says, we're going to talk it over. You are watching Jackson Christian Basketball on Worthy Road Studios. We'll be back after this exciting timeout.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's at the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
At Arrington Funeral Directors, we accept all prearranged funerals. So you may have prearranged your funeral in this town with another funeral home or even in another state, but we accept all prearranged funerals because we're here to serve families.
Okay, Brian, I'm going to play the quizzer again. Do you take the first good shot? I'm talking about like a layup, not even a 3 right now. Do you take that one, or do you hold it down and pick out a shooter for the last shot?
I would say that 23 seconds, you don't want to wait too long. You want to get into your set. But I would say that we'll take a good shot if we have one. But you also don't want to give them time to come down and make a bucket here. So we'll see what Coach Schutz has drawn up. We need to move the basketball, keep an eye on Williamson in her hands, and don't over-dribble around her.
That's right. Don't let her take one away from her. She's going to go hunt for Gibson Boykin. So Brooks wisely comes out here, who is very quick. We'll wait till she gets across the line. Yarborough looking for Brooks. 19 seconds. We have to take the shot with enough time to rebound it if we do hold it, so we can try to score off of a rebound. Here goes Brooks, comes underneath. They're going to say, oh, me, she stepped out of bounds. And the Chester County crowd, they like that a whole lot. Now we need a steal, trailing by 1 with 11.4 seconds. Do we go into denial? But we get closer. We're not totally denying. Trapper in the corner.
Oh, there it
is. Our ball. Don't knock each other down. Going to the hole is Yarborough. We don't get the rebound. It goes out of bounds. It should belong to Chester. Oh, it belongs to us. You're right. Referee's right. We got 4.7 seconds. We're going to find out what Tony's best out-of-bounds play is.
That's right. Still got plenty of time.
Watch this right now for the best out-of-bounds play that we've got. We curl. We throw it deep. Boykins got it 1 second. The Baines back to her. Up.
Short.
It wouldn't have counted anyway. The referee had already waved it off. Chester County has won a dramatic white knuckler, 43-42. Jackson Christian absorbs their first loss. First win for Chester County. And both coaches will meet they get at the end of their sportsmanship lines. Tough loss for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, really tough. Down 10 points. Valiant effort to come back, and Taylor had a good look at it, right on target, just short there at the end. Good look for the Lady Eagles. Good game. Chester County as well.
And Chester County, a very happy team. Our young ladies know that if we've done this, that, or the other. And the Eagles making an appearance. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with boys basketball and a wrap-up of the girls game.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise, and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Tired of being seen and not heard? At Lifestyle Vision, we believe in patient-centered quality eye care for West Tennessee, which is why we are locally owned and operated. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
And we are back. You hear the music playing. A 1-point loss. The Lady Eagles just had a bad third quarter. We only scored 3 points. They scored 16. In the fourth quarter, though, Jackson Christian scored 16 and Chester County scored 7. A great contest for fans to watch. Of course, we are the Eagles network here, or the Jackson Christian Eagles. We told you the Eagles would win tonight, so it's the Chester County Eagles winning this time over the Lady Eagles of Jackson Christian by 1. Very quickly, some scoring for Chester County. Brooke Ketchum had 7. Jariah Williamson, I said Myra, it's Jariah Williamson, and my apologies to her. 11 points. She did a great job, point guard. McManus had 1 for them. Annabelle Lockridge had the big night. She had 24 big points. Only 4 people scored for them. And for the Jackson Christian School Lady Eagles, Taylor Baines scored 7. Trinity Brooks, 10. Carly Holt, 12. Alana Yarber, 6. And Gibson Boykin scored 2. And that could have been the winning basket had we not allowed a score in the low post. Lily Barnes with 5. And nobody else scored in that one. A tough loss for the Lady Eagles. It was one of those that could have gone either way. Close play, but the referee was right. Stepping out of bounds. Chester County fans happy. We have balanced scoring. They only have 4, Brian. And they won the second half, though.
We were down 12, I think, at one point. Really valiant effort, really good comeback. Just come up a little bit short. Some things we could have done probably in the midst of that run, and just a tough loss there.
Well, it really was, and I could see a little bit of tiredness, and I'm sure Tony will address that and work on that, because we normally hit some of those threes, and if you look at the legs and go back, the broadcast will be archived sometime tonight, and you'll have it early in the morning, maybe even tonight. And watch, there's not enough leg bend in some of our legs, but that's an indication of tired legs.
That's right.
And a great thing before we take another break, and we will tell you about our boys team. And, of course, Brian and I kind of get to see a old familiar face coaching. Colin, I've seen him throw a lot of baseball, but I did not know he was a basketball man.
Yep, that's right. He played at Chester County and then went on to play at Freed-Hardeman and is now the head basketball coach there at Chester County High School.
And, of course, a lot of good baseball players, just like at our school, come out of Chester County. The football schedule is out. I don't know whether we need to talk about it yet or not. I was hoping Darby might be here tonight.
Oh, we can go ahead and talk about it.
Well, we got a dandy one coming up.
That's right. We'll start on the road or at home against North Point again, week 1, and a team that had a lot of success the last couple of years. We'll go to Trenton Peabody, a Division II 2A team, Good Pasture. Home against the new now 2A team again with USJ moving up. Then we'll start our region with Fayette, Tipton, Rosemark, FACS, have a bye, adding Lake County, 1A school that's had some really good success the last few years in the season with Harding Academy and Trinity.
You're absolutely right, and that battle with Good Pasture now, don't think Good Pasture can't play football. They had some tough games last year, but did you see who they played last year? They played 2A. We've got some good 2A schools, and Jack Patterson with North Point will be back for his last year, and I have to have the phonetic pronunciation. That running back is back for them too.
Yeah, they're going to be a really good team, and they return a lot, Coach. Really good schedule that can get us ready for the postseason.
And then we, like you said, we open up with Fayette. Last game of the year is a Thursday night game. It'll be with Trinity Christian. Unfortunately, it's at their place. They have a nice field, but I like playing at our place.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Let's take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll have Coach Brian Bullard, and we'll be close to time to start this boys' game.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. If you live in West Tennessee, you have a need for the services we offer. We treat for all types of pests, including bed bugs, brown recluse spiders, and other hard-to-treat pests. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to encapsulate a crawl space. Give us a call to hear how to achieve the same thing and save thousands. Southeastern Termite and Pest Control can handle all of your termite and pest control needs, wood fungus and moisture barriers, real estate closing letters, and so much more. Southeastern, 731-660-1052.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
As you see our young men warming up and the concession stand, and one of the leaders down there is our good friend Chuck Ray, who also coaches football here at Jackson Christian School. And we talked to you a little bit about the schedule we got, and we've got one of them slobber knocker schedules, and we always play some tough AA teams picking up Trenton Peabody, who, even though they lose their quarterback this year, they've got some fine talent coming back. I got to work a scrimmage game between them and USJ last year before the preseason when the Peabody announcers couldn't be there. Coach, I'm going to turn it over to you because we are about ready for starting lineups.
Yes, sir, and we'll get the starting lineups for the Chester County Eagles and then give you our starters for the Jackson Christian Eagles. Number 3, a senior, Michael Pirtle.
Number 10, Chance Thompson.
Number 10, junior Chance Thompson. Some good size coming out of those first 2 players, Coach.
Absolutely.
Number 11, Cordarius Gaines.
Number 11, Cordarius Gaines. He's the other senior there along with Michael Pirtle.
Number 22, Amaria Massengale.
Number 22, a junior, Amaria Massengale. And your final starter for the Chester County Eagles, number 23, Chad Barham.
And I have been informed that Barham is not part of the Barham family that Tony Barham's from, a great football and basketball player down there. We'll tell you more about that. Here's Coach again.
Starting at guard for your Jackson Christian Eagles, number 1, Aiden Shaw. Also at guard, number 24, sophomore Zach Creasy. And at forward, number 11, senior Zane White. At guard, number 33, senior Jaden Irvin. And rounding out the starting lineup is senior number 2, DJ Traylor. Eagles coached by head coach Kyle Teichman, assistant coach Drew Pirtle, Ryan Yates. Really good staff there for Coach Teichman.
Now, Hunt Pipkin, that plays on Chester County's team, he's not starting. He's number 15. That is the son of Brandon Pipkin and, of course, the coach of the girls' team, Lee Pipkin. And the Barhams are not kin to Tony, but we're going to have an exciting contest. The Eagles are ready. And, of course, last night we had good scoring. DJ led us in scoring. No, he didn't. Jalen did with 20, and DJ had 13.
Really good night for DJ.
Trailer will jump for us. Garner, no, that's not Garner. That's 22 jumping in, Massengill. Now, they used to have some girls basketball players, and we're going to see who gets it on they call it a jump ball, so Chester County gets it on alternating possession. And we'll play man-to-man defense. And this is a pretty good-sized Chester County team, Coach.
Really good length there.
They have the ball on the right wing. Goes down into the post, and Barham just goes up over somebody. And they're going to say we on the block out moved them out. Okay. Interesting call.
Yeah, DJ looked like he had pretty good position. I guess he thought maybe he just tried to clear out a little too much.
I thought he did too. Here's the first three-pointer up there, and it's good by Pirtle. So they're on the board, they being Chester County. They're also going to employ switching man-to-man defense. Creasy brings them out. White starts, gets rid of it, cuts. Shaw wants to penetrate. He's drawn a very good defender over to Irvin. He'll drive the baseline. He's got inside. A little hesitation is up. No three-point play, but we'll get two out of it.
Really good pass there by Aiden to find Jay in the corner. And good patience going to the free throw line. Looked like we're trying to run a little pass and cut, get their defense moving on that possession.
Shot it, and it goes a little flat and off the iron. The foul was on Chance Thompson, his first, team first. Second one, shot it, got it. 3-1 the score. As you can see on the screen, Jackson Christian talking to each other. And that's one of the secrets to man-to-man. You must talk to each other.
Good job by Zach cutting off the dribble.
There's a running one-hander, and it's going to fall back in by Gaines.
Friendly bounce there.
Yes, he did. Tonight, that rim's more friendly than it was last night. Last night, maybe they removed the force field. Here's Creasy on the dribble handoff. Back door, I love that play, and we score again. How many points do we get each night off of that?
Yeah, you got to scout it, and usually when we get into our region, they know that play's coming, so Coach Teichman does some stuff off of it, but it's tough when you don't get to see us on film.
A little traveling music there on Gaines, and he knew he did. Coach Teichman working hard. Colin McPherson also working hard. You know, I called a couple of his games where he came in relief in some tight situations. Aiden looking it over. Aiden Shaw, that is. We're working the left side. White to Trailer. DJ showed him and said, I might do this to you. Shaw, a little shake and bake. Back dribble. Kicks off to White. White drives or cuts the middle, and we go back out top. Good fundamentals so far by Chester County with their man defense, especially their footwork. Creasy's got it. We reset. We are 5 out on this one. We'll loop Aiden Shaw back to the top of the circle. And we're moving, but we're resetting right now. Irvin with it to Shaw. Shaw wanted to shake and bake. Kicked to Creasy. Creasy's 3 up. It was down, but came out. White with the rebound. Zane White. Shaw drives and kicks. Here's Trailer. Close, but no cigar, and the rebound comes down to Pirtle.
Good looking 3 there by DJ, just rimmed out.
Down into kind of like the short corner, kicked across, and they go back into the post to Massengill. And Massengill works it for the basket.
Yeah, good defense by Jaden. He's just got to stay on his feet. Don't fall for the shot fake.
Absolutely. Nice pass on the baseline. We couldn't do anything with it, but we start to move it around the horn, and Aiden Shaw will pull it out and reset. And we're running more 5 out tonight. Here's Trailer, his shot up. Oh, so close. It goes part of the way down. I think Zane got poked in the eye.
Yeah,
on the
good
rebound.
fight there. Jaden and Zane going for that offensive board. DJ's going to make that shot.
Good job on the defense. Zach Creasy with the good hands. Basketball goes to the Eagles of Jackson Christian, and Irvin comes out, and last night, Mr. Offense himself, Jalen Mosley in there. Here comes substitution for Chester County, and that's going to be Aiden Welch. Creasy will bring it up. 4:10 left on the clock. Chester County has a 7-3 lead. Back into the corner. You got Shaw leaning back. Comes off the iron. Chester County with the rebound and quickly into the forecourt to Welch. Now, there was a Welch who was a point guard for their girls team years ago that this young man looks a whole lot like a relative. If he can play basketball. Down into the low post, they miss, but they get the rebound, and right now they're out-rebounding us.
Yeah, we got to be physical. We got to go to the boards, put a body on somebody, and limit them to 1 shot.
Chance Thompson with the rebound. It's a 9-3 lead. Back to Creasy. Back in the corner. White didn't want the shot. Skip pass over to Trailer. Trailer drives, goes up, and he got fouled. And 22 questions it. I wouldn't question too much. I think that was a pretty good foul. Referee was right on it.
He was straight up, but he was turned to the side, and a lot of times, even if you go straight up, they'll call that foul.
They are going to get you. Coach Bullard will give you some good information every time he talks. The free throw danced and didn't fall down. We got to get those free throws.
Yeah, we got to knock those down.
It looks like Reagan is getting some early work tonight, and so is Vaughn for us. Ridgely, I thought he had a great effort last night.
He did. He did a lot for us out there on the floor. A lot of hustle plays, a lot of distributing the basketball. Had a really good night for us. And we're going to need him on the boards on the defensive end.
DJ hit his second one. So we're only down 5 right now, early in the contest. Now this is Welch. A little hesitation move, kicked it back out. Shot up off the iron. We had the rebound but didn't hold it, and thank goodness Ridgely Reagan got it. He held on to it. I know Hunter McLemore's in for them. Nice work by Shaw. Even though he's not going to get a basket, he'll get to shoot some free throws.
Good call there by the official. He saw him on the elbow. Aiden Shaw to the free throw line. I believe they called that on number 22, Amaria Massengale.
If that's the case, that's big. Yeah, that's big. That's 2 big on him. Massengale family, big basketball family down there. And again, we're missing that first free throw by ever so slight a margin.
So you'll have number 10, Chance Thompson, come back in.
Chance started the contest. Second one up and good. Shot and got that one. It's 9-5. Welch with the basketball, bringing it down the floor. And the ball goes the right wing. They feed into the post. Good position and going up. And I'm going to tell you what now, 23 for them. Barham is very strong. And if I hadn't been told by somebody reliable, plays a little bit like Tony Barham used to. But he is not a relative, I was informed. Here's Shaw, put the man in the popcorn machine. Traylor wants to drive, lost it. Chester County wants to pick it up. We reach him but didn't get it. Here's Welch, bringing it down the left side, gives it off, and I think there was a walk in there, yes.
Yeah, one too many dribbles from DJ on this end, and good job by the Eagles getting back and not giving up an easy basket.
Irvin back into the contest. DJ Traylor's going to get a rest. And Coach got a chance last night to experiment some and work some different combinations. Vaughn gives it to Shaw to Irvin. He tries to split their defense. This looks like they've gone 2-3 zone now.
Good patience.
And good patience. Jaden Irvin, he's got 3. That cuts the lead to 11-7. Chester County still leading. Waiting to get back in there as Quadarius Gaines for Chester County. Thompson drives. His pass knocked away. Here comes Shaw. Numbers are not right. Shaw can split them, though, and he did. Will it fall? No, it falls off. What we need to do is turn the fans on from this side and let them blow against the basketball.
Really good drive by Aiden Shaw. And he does a good job, Coach, hanging in the air for that extra second, drawing that foul.
He does. What a fine young man. McLemore with the foul. His first. Team's 4th. Let's see who's coming in. It looks like Zane White coming back in. Ridgely Reagan out for us. A couple of new men in for Chester County. And it looks like Pipkin is in. And that's Hunt Pipkin. Missed on that shot. And the pass out of bounds. You know, really and truly, Massengill is a big guy down there, Mario Massengill. Solid. Tipped out to Welch. Welch wants to penetrate, uses a Euro. I think we fouled him, though. No basket. Good call by Jeff Haynes. 11-8 your score. Worthy Road Studios broadcast. Pay attention to our Thompson and Smith scoreboard. 47 seconds, it will help you. And the big man just overpowered us again.
Yeah, that's not a good matchup down there for Aiden. And you just got to try to be strong, and hopefully he misses. And Chad Barham there able to finish that shot.
I'd like to have him playing on my football team.
Good receiver.
13-8, 5-point lead for Chester County. We're running more of a 5-out offense. Let's see if Mosley can use his speed on Barham. Shot goes up, and I'm going to tell you what, I can't fault any of Aiden's shots. There is a hook layup, and Irvin just got the ball on the glass is what he did.
Good, strong rebound. I was surprised to see Aiden take that up in traffic, but he was able to get it up on the rim. Just rimmed out. Good rebound, Jaden Irvin.
Oh, so close, but here's Jaden Irvin to shoot 2 free throws, and that one, it gets part of the way down and then rims out. Shaw out. Mosley out, Reagan back in, Creasy back in. He'll get one more with 10 seconds. Second one, shot it and got it. Chester County quickly, 6 seconds. You can see it on your clock. They're going to try to get a shot, and they throw it out. And we've got 1.7 seconds to try to score. Now, if it's on the side, I'd say, well, we'll tell you about that in a minute. Long shot, almost, but not quite. 13-9, Chester County leads our Eagles. We'll be back after this.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Around a good tight ball game. We've just missed some good shots. I don't fault the looks. Chester County has about 6 people that scored their 13 points.
And when I talked to Coach Teichman, he talked about their physicality, and we can't let them push us around, and our guys are doing a good job battling. They have some good matchups there, some really tough matchups inside, and we're going to have to decide if we're going to front, if we're going to play behind Barham and Massengill. And I think we're doing a pretty good job keeping them out of the paint, keeping them from running on us. And if we can make a couple shots down here, we'll be right back in it.
Absolutely. It'll be Chester County basketball to start out with. Looks like Welch is on the floor. Pirtle is on the floor for them. Pipkin is on the floor. Gaines, the senior, one of the 2 seniors, is on the floor, and that looks like, is that Barham or Massengill still down in the low post?
Barham.
That's Barham. Solid young man. Welch has it out front. He's guarded by Creasy. They kick off to Barham on the right wing down in the low post to Gaines. It's knocked away, and they say Jackson Christian put the impetus on the basketball out of bounds. Creasy will guard the bucket, and Barham wanted to spin. Nice spinning left hook.
Really tough if he gets right there.
He's got 4. Shaw got down there, spins away, rolls in. That was good shooter's touch.
That's unguardable, Coach. If he can do that, get it up on the rim, that's tough to stop. Now, we got to get a stop here on our end.
We sure do. Only 4 down. That's 6 points for Shaw. They have a high screen. They feed in, and we're having to double down on the big man, but it'll be a foul on the floor.
Yeah, we're going to have to put pressure on that passer, not let them get that post entry in there to Barham.
24 with the foul. That's Creasy. Here's Chester County. We did good then, dropping.
Good cover down. Get out of there.
And a good timeout by Coach Teichman. Let's take a quick one, and we'll come back with the score 15-11.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
We are back. And Coach, what do you think Coach Teichman had to say other than don't go to sleep on the sideline?
Yeah, don't get it right there and get trapped, but good timeout by him, save a possession. Hopefully get us a good shot here out of the timeout.
Chester County looks like they switch back and forth between zone and man-to-man. We'll try to keep you appraised, but it looks like they're matching up. They're leaving one man guarding the goal, though. And there is a nice shot. And, you know, we don't think about him as a three-point shooter, but I remember a couple of good ones last year.
And his first couple he took, Coach, were right on. And
yep. Well, they went down, came
make
out.
One, yep.
Yeah. Oh, a little
Travel.
bit too much hop.
Yep.
Yeah. This is not hop, skip, and jump.
That's right.
Still don't like the Euro rule. The Euro step is walking in I believe it fully. A lot of officials will tell you that. Creasy brings it down slowly. We trail by one. Good effort to stay close here early because Chester County showed a lot of effort. A little weave outside. Here's Shaw with it. They got the back door. There is Zane White. He has to go reverse layup, but made it.
He made it look easy, Coach, and that catch and finish was not.
No, it's not, and that reverse layup's not easy. I've seen a lot of folks miss that one. Besides, the catch was good. I always thought Zane Mike could have played wide out for y'all. Now, there's one. They just threw it out of bounds. We had good defense, though.
And don't look now, Coach, but the Eagles with our Eagles with a 1-point lead.
Yes, we do. We have that 1-point lead. And to answer a question that was texted to me a minute ago, yes, the rifleman is on the bench. He's still feeling some effects from, he had not one but two things wrong as far as sickness. Shaw drives, but he had a little, I knew Jeff, that's one of his favorite calls.
I thought it got knocked away from him, which I thought would kind of rule out a travel there, but he's a lot closer than we are.
Yeah, and again, like I told you, in the old days, I used to scout officials. Learn that from some old coaches. No. But yes,
defense.
They called it on Jalen. It will be a foul. His first and team fourth. Welch has got it. He and Creasy. Nice little battle there on the wing. They step out, feed high low, and that is tough to defend right there.
And that's a tough matchup there. For all of our guys, but he outweighs Jay. I like to see him, maybe if he catches it, then try to use his length to keep him from scoring. 2 quick fouls.
Yep, 2 quick ones here, and he'll come out of the ball game. And they are right. You cannot wear the legging rolled up like that. It has to be either fully extended or not on at all if it comes out from under the shorts. Good job by our defense, but they get it back with their quick hands. We lead by 1. 3-pointer up off the back of the iron. Saw a little pushing on Reagan, but he didn't draw a foul out of it. And they say Shaw traveled that time. See, the illustrious, our executive producer, Paul Schultze, is here. He had the Union game tonight.
I'm not going to say that it wasn't a travel, but
I'm going to say it for you. I'm going to say, Brian, it wasn't a travel.
I thought
folks.
he did a good job keeping that other foot still, but I don't know.
There's the high-low fade again, and that is a tough one because you got a 3-point shooter handling. We did a good job of keeping Barham from getting the basketball, Coach.
Yeah, he kicked back out, and we're going to have to dive and dig down on the ball every time he gets a catch.
They run a stack on the right side, run a cutter outside, and try to step a man down to the block. We did good again, making them shoot the 3 outside. The only problem with it is Pirtle hit the 3. His second one, he's got 6 points. They take the lead back.
Good possession there for Chester County.
Good movement by our part. We haven't gotten the advantage we want. Mostly with cutters, very few ball screens. Irvin's three is up and down.
Dang.
You got to give the senior credit. He's got 7, and we take the lead back by 1. Zane White came over to give some help that time. That was good. Great shot then by Thompson. Wow. Chance Thompson. And Chester County wants to talk it over. They've taken a 2-point lead. They're going to talk it over. We are too on the Worthy Road Studios Network.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
We are back, and boy, this game up and down the floor. We fought back, had a lead. They just hit another big 3. So it's our turn to score, Coach.
Yes, sir, and we're going to have to work really hard on the defensive end. They're going inside out, knocking down some threes, so we're going to have to guard the inside, but also be able to rotate to their shooters. They're going to show some press here.
Yes, they are, and they like to do that. See Vaughn in for us, driving the baseline with Zane White. He wanted to be an unselfish player and kick it off, and the pass was knocked out of bounds off of the knee of one of the Chester County players. The freshman trigger man, and Ridgely got away with a little shove. Then we lose it, driving to the hole. It is picked up. And here's Welch down in the corner to Thompson. And the shot from outside. And I'm going to tell you what, number 20, McLemore, just drained that one.
That's 3 straight makes there from behind the arc for the Chester County Eagles.
Good 3-point shooting team. And here's the drive. Ridgely, and they said they fouled him. Now, they allowed what I called a continuation play a while ago. That is a continuation also.
No, they didn't. They gave him 2 shots. Or they count the basket?
Oh, they did count the basket. Wow.
Okay.
I was fixing to say now.
He said 2, and that was the foul. Who was on? Okay, I was confused there.
Yeah. Well.
Got Zane for stepping
violation. Trying to gain an advantage, which is good, but you got to be slick about it. So the ball turned over, but we're back within 3. Nice play by Reagan, though, to hit that basket. 24-21. Chester County by 3. Here's a screen. We actually jump trap. They get it back. The ball just kind of dribbled around too long on the floor. That's double dribble.
Yep. And Coach, they have Barnum and Massengill both on the bench right now. We need to try to make a run and get back.
You are very correct. Told you, Coach Bullard's eagle eye. He sees all those little bitty things out there. They're giving us a little trouble with their press. They'll double team the first pass for sure, and they actually double teamed the second one this time. Vaughn to Traylor. Traylor kicks back out. White to Vaughn. Almost wanted to see us challenge the basket then. Into Aiden Shaw, but he didn't have the angle he wanted to try to split the 2 defenders. Chester County trying to keep the gaps down, and they're playing a version. There's 2 or 3 versions of what's called the pack defense. Shaw up, he's fouled. He gets the shot off, he'll shoot 2. And it looks like Barham's fixing to come back, and they call him back to the bench.
Did he pick up a second foul, or is he just trying to give him rest right now?
I only have him with 1 foul.
Okay.
That one is on 15.
There he comes. He's coming
That's
in
Pipkin.
now.
There comes the big man. And again, we can't keep shooting 1 for 2. They're taking Thompson out. Shaw at the free throw line. Can pull his team within 2, and he does on the second one. But, Coach, we got to stop his 1 for 2 free throw.
Yep, we got to try to knock both those down.
They are gifts. with 2:50 approximately to go. Pirtle is dangerous. Oh, that one just rimmed out. Reagan with the rebound, and like you said last night, Coach told you about the reach and the long legs of Reagan. Here's Zane White out to Shaw. Shaw's wanting to give it off, and he wants to make a cut. Vaughn, a freshman, not afraid. He started to drive it in there and got cut up on the baseline.
Oh, goodness.
And then the pass goes astray. That's about the third time Jeff Haynes has been hit tonight.
I think Ridge got caught in between wanting to throw it to Aiden, wanting to throw it to DJ. Just a little indecisive there.
Chester County with a 2-point lead in the basketball here in the second quarter. Welch has got it out front, and they're wanting some more movement. Welch will give them some movement by himself. Pipkin with a little fancy ball hand. Good job by him. He's got it in the corner after Welch gave it back to him. Nice pass off to Pirtle. And we forgot about the big man, Barham.
A little too much extension there by our defense.
You got to point those pistols. Ball you man, and you shoot people with your pistols, not literally, but I was taught to call the pointing the pistols. Here's Shaw. Nice drive. Good body control.
Really good job by Zane, too, holding off his man there inside. 2-point game.
Yep, with a little over a minute to go. Pipkin shot off. Oh, where's the over-the-back foul?
Good box out by DJ.
Yeah. Reagan's got it. Pirtle says, I'm not, or Gaines, that is, said, I'm not coming out to get you. It's a zone again. It's the 2-3 zone, Brian. You go watch for that, fans, because we won't always pick them up. Most of the time we will. And Welch is a little lost on his position.
Yep.
And Vaughn made him pay for getting lost.
Really good screen there.
We've taken the lead back, and with 55 seconds, looks like there is a technical foul called on somebody. Did I see the signal right? Yes. Let's see what will happen. Hold on, folks. Somebody should be going to the line to shoot on a technical foul. And it's going to be against us. I don't know who the technical foul is on, though. Is it on Shaw? If it is, it's his first, and it is. 16 foul. And they're going to send Chad Barham, to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Chester County will get the basketball. Boy, he drained that one.
I don't know if he was the choice word or what, Coach, but I thought Aiden looked more like he was celebrating the three made by Mason, and the official gave him a technical. We'll have to go back.
We'll
and
have
see
to
if we
find
can
out
figure
about that.
Yep.
And not sure about our halftime guest. We're going to get Jason Shelton, the fine athletic director, who has coached both at Chester County and Freed Hardeman one of these nights. Here's Barham. He wants to wheel and deal. He's strong enough to go up, but good defense by Shaw. And Shaw is giving away pounds and inches to him.
Yeah, we got to help.
I just wonder if we can put a little more weight on Ridgely Reagan, if we can make him into a postman. We don't really have a true postman.
No, we don't. There's Gage in the ball game.
Gage Boykin, the rifleman, who was very sick the last few days. And he's back. And let's see, this will be his first action in a while. Oh, the nice spin, but look there. One was there. We did everything but rebound. And not a three-point play, but it will be. Now that is going to, is that on trailer? That is, if it is his second. One shot for Barham. That one rolls off. Good rebound by Gage Boykin then. Now, folks, if you wonder why I call Gage the rifleman, when he's warmed up, he can drop them from downtown Jackson. Now, he's going to start out in the post against their 2-3 zone. We run a stack. Shaw with 10 seconds directing traffic. We got 8. You got to start your offense. It goes in. Ridgely Reagan is playing some basketball tonight.
Really good set there. Let's get a stop before half.
And the shot no good. And at the end of one half of play, it's the Jackson Christian Eagles 29, the Chester County Eagles 29. We'll be back on Worthy Road Studios and Jackson Christian's broadcast after this.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way? Peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
If you work outside or in a facility with no AC, or you're just struggling with this year's heat wave, it can really take a toll on your body and health. At Live Hydration Drip Spa, we can help you recover with our Beat the Heat special for only $59. Call or visit us online today to set your appointment.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman's.
You hear the music playing, and I know you can't smell over the screen, but I use a little eucalyptus oil sometimes to keep the breathing and stuff going, and according to my nurse practitioner, it works good in your ear, too, if you got a clogged ear. But anyway, you put it on a cotton ball, put it up in there, and I'm going to be honest with you, it opens up, and I had to do that, having a little sinus trouble. But who in West Tennessee doesn't have sinus trouble? Brian, your evaluation of the first half of play.
Well, we're all tied up at 29, and as Coach Teichman said, physical game, and this is not a game that you can be soft in, and both teams playing really hard, really aggressive, and we like to see in the second half us make it really tough on Barham inside to score, and then be able to contest those threes as well. But I think Coach Teichman, if you asked him if we'd rather have it get inside or take a three from the outside, he would live with the three-point shot. On the offensive end, Aiden's got to keep doing his thing, getting inside, drawing defenders, and getting to the free throw line. And we got to make them.
Absolutely, I'll make them. That 1 out of 2 stuff gets you. Defensively, what's the one big adjustment you want to make right now?
Well, I like that we've got a guy in front and behind. It's hard to get around him, and it takes a lot of energy. I was an undersized post player and was able to front a lot of guys bigger than me, but it takes a lot of energy to do that. And so we have to either get around him, or when he catches, we got to bring 2 bodies at him. And it's going to cause you to have to rotate, and we got to communicate on the pass out and be able to get to your nearest man and get back to your man and make it hard on him to score. And then, Coach, he's going to go to the basket and try to get rebounds. Massengill's going to come back in. He's going to be fresh. It's going to be a really tough task defensively for our Eagles in the second half.
It really is. They've got good size. They've got good quickness, got a couple of great three-point shooters, and they run a good high-low set. I'm surprised they didn't run it more. You see the tie score here. It was tied 2 times in the first half at 27 and 29. And some of the people that helped bring you this, and please, when we have them up there, the big scoreboard shots up there so you don't see the corner logos, and we've told you about them. But some other people are Tennessee National Guard, Aloha Pool, Southeastern Termite and Pest Control, Elite Dental, McCoy's Heating and Air, Hub City Deli, Live Hydration and Spa, Lifeline Blood Services, Kaufman's Furniture, Arrington Funeral Directors, Bank of Jackson, King Jewelers, Lonnie Cobb Ford, Nest Realty, Snookums Restaurant, and Lifestyle Vision. I saw Grover King, the King of Bling of King Jewelers, just the other day. And what a great guy. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to come back after a timeout here on the Worthy Road Jackson Christian broadcast, and we'll tell you more about this contest and have some scoring.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's at the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way? Peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman's.
We are back with the score tied 29-all. You're on Worthy Road Studios in the BallGame Blitz of Jackson Christian School basketball. And, of course, that basketball is on their Facebook page. It will be archived tonight to YouTube in Worthy Road Studios. It will be there forever. And, of course, Gary Lockhart producing and directing. Our executive producer is Paul Schultze. And, of course, Stephanie Janda and Adrena Hicks, who's both those young ladies can do a lot of electronic things. And one of those electronic things is they both can produce if they had to. Coach Shelton, and we got to get Coach Shelton up here one night. Matter of fact, the next home game that we have, we definitely need to get him up here. We'll be at Northside on Tuesday night.
Okay. Coach, I'm still just getting out of football mode, and I just go where they tell me to go. So I'm excited about that. I enjoy doing this, and I really like watching our athletes play.
Well, I'm doing the Eagles of Jackson Christian's play-by-play along with Coach Bullard, but I do like going over there, and I'm sure Luann Cisco Holt, boy, her husband's going to shoot me. I'm bad about calling my old players by their maiden names rather than their married names, and she will return to the scene of where she dropped a three in there. Very quickly, Pirtle had 6 for Chester County. And the Barham, and I've got to keep the two Barhams separated because one wears 4. That's Peyton Barham. And I believe he has, if my stats are right, he has 2. That one coming in first quarter. Chance Thompson has 5, has a 3-pointer. Gaines has, it looks like, 2 points, and McLemore with 3, Massengill with 2, and a big 9 points for Chad Barham, and he's been dominant. We got to defend him a little better this half.
Yeah, and he's made some tough shots. He's had a couple easy looks. He does a really good job of using his body. Not super tall, but very broad. Does a good job posting up and making it hard on our kids to try to defend him in the post. And Jalen picked up 2 quick fouls there, trying to go around him for steals. I'd like for us, if he catches, just be tall and try to get help and not foul him.
Aiden Shaw has 9, and we remind you he averaged 14 last year. 4 for DJ Traylor. He had that big 3 that really helped bring us back. Zane White on the marvelous reverse layup. 2 going to the bleacher side of our fans with 2. Also, Ridgely Reagan has 4, and Ridgely's contributed not just points but rebounds. Jaden Irvin with a big 7 points. Vaughn has the 3. We scored 20 points in that second quarter, and they scored 16. That's kind of how we got back in the ball game. It's tied at 29.5.
Yeah, we held them off. They made the 3 straight threes there, and we were able to hold off that big run, and we're at a tie ball game, and we'll see what happens here early in the third quarter, Coach.
Back with our starters to start the second half. We'll get the basketball. Looks like this is the same group, I believe, that started for Chester County. And we'll check it out. Zane White will inbound to Creasy. And Jaden trying to get position, a little extra hands contact, but no fouls. And you see a great picture there by our camera crew. Worthy Road Studios always shoots with multiple cameras. We got a floor camera tonight also. Here's the shot up. Shaw just missing off the iron, and there's Barham skying for it, and he's going to say, I'm going to take it myself, and now he gets rid of it to Pirtle.
Pretty good look there on our first possession. Good rebound by Barham.
Yep, they get a switch out of us. They have a high post, and they're going to X off. Well, they were supposed to X off of him. One man forgot to X. Now down in the corner, Pirtle wants to feed the big man. And look at Jaden Irvin. Boy, that hand was quick in there.
That was quick. I'm glad they didn't call that offhand foul there.
Yeah. Jaden looked like he was in a karate tournament then. Box formation, as you see. Let's see if they X, screen up, screen away. And you had a double screen and a man curling off it. Pirtle shot missed. Zach Creasy with the basketball looking ahead. Here's Aiden. Aiden Shaw wanted to go, didn't. And we turn it around the horn. Good ball movement. Oh, we got a cutter. But DJ's going to drive and use the glass.
I thought he lost the ball, but he was able to keep it on his fingertips and make that basket. Really good drive.
It really was. That was intentional by him. He's got good hands.
Yep.
They send one cutter off the high post. Now the second one. I guess that's a delayed version of an old cutter offense that you X off the high post. Barham outside. They want to get him back to the post.
I hope he stays out there.
Yeah, I do too. I'm all for that.
He shouldn't be out.
We'll take a vote or collection or NIL money for him to stay outside.
I didn't think he had his dribble there, but they disagreed with me.
Okay, Colin got the timeout. That's the Chester County coach, and we call him by his first name. Anyway, let's take a quick timeout here on Worthy Roads.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
We're back, and that was a 30-second timeout, and they actually blow the horn at 20 for you to come back out on the floor. Chester County with the basketball. We lead by 2 over them. Both teams playing hard, running their offenses too.
They're spreading us out. We got to make sure we stay in help.
That's right. A little dribble handoff, back outside to Thompson. Thompson's capable of hitting that 3. They feed inside, and we did a good job getting down in there, and that was intended for Massengill that time. Going to the hole, and no foul. And this time, Barham is loose, Euro step. He missed, but the rebound knocked around, and Jaden comes out of there with it. They kind of used their body, and now Massengill fakes, Euro step. Ooh, I thought the credit card was going to come out for a charge.
That's pretty good position there by Aiden Shaw. Wish we had the replay going. I'd like to see that again.
And football now, we always have the replay. Basketball, a little bit different situation, and it'll be 2-shot foul. The foul is on Shaw, his second.
That's the most pace we've had, Coach, getting up and down there.
Yeah.
Both teams trying to get out in transition.
So Massengill, and now we've got step-ins. This will be a free one, and they'll give him another one. Those things do happen, but as a coach, you don't like to see them happen. Second one, shot it, got it. This game is tied at 31. This is the third time it's been tied. Creasy will set our offense. And we got a cutter. They use the cut that Coach Meyer used to like a whole lot along the baseline. Shot off, no good. Rebound, Massengill, and he is like Barham. He's fairly large, not quite as tall as Barham. Barham and Zane White, who's giving away at least 50 pounds, is down there.
There we go.
Look at there. Zane White gets the hand on it. Zane just a really likable senior that does a lot of small things, never get noticed. Then hits a big reverse layup a while ago.
That's right.
Tied at 31 and the ball to Pirtle. Let's see what they do. They go 4 out with 1 up high. There's the X cut by Pirtle. And then Barham showed a propensity for driving to the bucket. We knock it away. Good job.
Got to take it strong.
They called the foul, and that was Zane that knocked that pass away and got it.
Yeah, he's using his quickness and getting off the body of Barham, and that's Massengill's third, I believe, Coach.
That would be an item if it is. I want to make sure that my book is right. I have him for 3. The clock has him for 3, and that is a good thing. That will reduce his effectiveness some. And nice shot. Boy, DJ, that was nothing but string music then.
Some subs for both teams.
We'll try to pick those up here in just a second. I know Hunt is back out on the floor for them.
Jalen Mosley back in for Jaden, who's been giving us some really good minutes tonight.
And there's going to be a warning to Pirtle. They'll give it to the coach. Pirtle kind of nonchalantly. Go run your replay when you watch it on the YouTube tape, and you'll see why the official is having a couple of words with Brother Pirtle.
I'd like to have a warning for Aiden there in the first half.
Yeah.
Then, if we're going to do that.
Yep. We missed the free throw, the second one. We have a 1-point lead in Chester County. Welch has got it. He gets it to Pirtle. Over to Pipkin. Pipkin will cut off of the high screen, and he's going to be able to post up. Can he get it up? And an interesting call against Zach Creasy. It's not a foul if you can put the hand straight down on it.
Zach disagreed. I don't necessarily blame him
Now,
there. But
what referees will tell you is the hand is part of the ball. Well, if that's the case, then there's no foul. They meant to say that you get a foul, and it's not right. Pipkin at the line. He misses his first one. He'll try a second one to knock this game back up. Second one comes off the rim, and Mosley, who's in there now, gets the rebound. 2 team fouls on the Eagles. Shot a little off balance, and rebound, they say, belongs to Chester County. I hear the Boo Birds. We'll let you be the judge.
That's right. We're not going to be critical.
That's right. We're the good guys. And we've extended our man a little bit, Coach.
Yep.
We switch good there. They'll screen down again. We'll switch again. Shaw coming over to help on that, and they'll run a cutter back door. They give the ball off to number 20, McLemore. His shot off. Zach Creasy playing some inspired basketball right now. Shaw wants to wheel and deal. He goes to the hole. Left-handed layup. We could have an and one.
Coach, that's a tremendous take. And a year ago, Aiden can make that play, but he would have ended up on the floor. You can tell he's worked on his body, done a really good job getting stronger, and able to finish that with the left hand. That's a huge improvement for Aiden.
It is.
Shaw.
You can tell he's stronger, and a good move coming right here. A very strong young man who's improved. Originally Reagan coming back in, giving Zane White a well-deserved rest. Second one shot it, got it, and that is good.
Let's get a stop, get a little separation here.
You're right. We're picking up Welch a little higher. He wears number 2 for them. Goes to McLemore. To Pirtle. I think Pirtle was looking for a guy to be low, and here's the drive. We played nice defense there. Pirtle, though, can drain it. It is a 3.
We got to know where he is. We can't leave him.
At all times, it's back to being a 1-point game. People biting their nails in the stands. It's a white knuckler, though. Originally Reagan with the basketball to Trailer. Back out front, looks like, Shaw has also improved his. He wants to pull it out and look at the thing. Last year he'd force it sometime. And did they say he walked?
They called a carry.
Carry, okay. You know, in this day and time, the way games are called, what really is a carry anymore? And I've been up East Tennessee, watched a game with my friend Moose Henry, and they take it and clop it over like that, and you can't see me doing that on the TV screen because the camera's off of me, thank goodness. Nice ball movement by Chester County, but we also played equally good. There's the Euro. We made them miss. That was good defense,
Really
Brian.
good defense. That's Ridgely's 4th rebound unofficially.
Reagan, very deceptive with the long arms and legs. That one knocked away from Mosley. Matter of fact, it was hit before it ever got to him. Oh, that's got to be credit card time. Don't. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. When you see the extra oomph out of the shoulder, that is a charge. Kyle Teichman, a much better gentleman than I am. That's third foul on Traylor and a chance to tie or even take the lead here for Massengill. And he is a pretty good free throw shooter. You drop that shoulder and lead in with it. When I was officiating, and it still is, I read my rule book every so often, that is still a charge, not a block. You know, a defender can actually be backing up, and the offensive player can still get a charge out of that. You don't have to be dead still like some people call it. Here's the first of 2 free throws, and this ball game is tied at 35. New players for us. I see Zane coming back in, Jaden Irvin coming back in, and Vaughn is in. The young freshman, he was a scoring gem in middle school, but he can play up here too. Second one rolls off, and it's still a tie ball game, and I thought it was off Pipkin. Pipkin plays Chester County. Now here comes the dangerous guy. Massengill's going to the bench, and Barm is coming out there.
Yeah, we've got to find him, know where he's at all times. Tough matchup for us.
He's got 3 fouls. You know, sometimes you go right after somebody with 3, and he is matched up right now on Shaw, and he can't guard Shaw. Shaw had him and just lost his balance. Shot in and out. Ridgely. Reagan gets the rebound, and Ridgely is proving his value tonight.
That's a huge rebound, and I have him with 5 rebounds, Coach. Really good job there by Ridgely in traffic and getting a chance to go to the line.
2 fouls on Chance Thompson. First free throw left it a little short. There's a little bend. You got to fully extend that arm. And I remember Harold Greer that played in the 60s for the 76ers said, you put those index and middle fingers over the rim. There you go. Good shot. 1 point lead for the Jackson Christian Eagles. And we switch on that one. Boy, I tell you what, Zane is really battling with Barm. And Barm, ooh.
That's a shoulder, Coach.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah. And that, by definition, should have been a charging foul. And Barm is not letting his 3 fouls phase him. He's going to the line to shoot 2, and he's a good free throw shooter also. And that foul is on Irvin. That's just his first, though. Wow, we got a break out of that one. The best they can do is tie it up at 36. It's 36-35 right now. Still like the looks of Barm for a football player. Yep. Missed both of them, and we didn't hold the rebound, or did they say they pushed it? Okay, they gave it with the back push, a little impetus there. Yep. Colin McPherson, the coach for the Chester County, and, of course, our fine young coach gets better every day, Kyle Teichman. We slip the screen, but we drive. Vaughn was wanting to catch it for a 3, and he would have lit it up, too, if he had it. Shaw, good penetration, but he was looking for teammates, too. Here he goes. It's up. Good foul, 3-point attempt coming up.
My goodness, Coach. What a finish by Aiden Shaw, hanging in the air and using the backboard.
He's got 12 in the contest. going, well, actually he's got 14 now, which was his average last year. 2 old-fashioned three-point plays, shot it, got it. The Eagles of Jackson Christian lead by 4. They're spreading it out again with one man in the post.
Good steal by Jaden Irvin.
Boy, Irvin, Euro step, tried to reverse it, but I think he got bumped and fouled. Wow. Good action. Good defense, though, right here started it all.
Yeah. Get in the passing lanes and get to the free throw line.
Irvin there with a chance to increase our lead. He's going to get 2 free throws and see 3 substitutions coming in for Chester County. Pirtle and Gaines being 2 of those. Boy, he dropped that one. Good shot. The other one, it looks like Massengill coming back in. You got 1 where's the beef and 2 shooters coming in.
Yep.
Here's the second one. Shot it, got it. I've got Irvin with 9 tonight. Rebound. Vaughn, we kind of lost it. Now it's going to be a scramble. Who touched it last? And Jeff Haynes is probably calling a foul on Jaden. He may not.
I think he was saying Jaden was out of bounds there.
Okay, sometimes, again, I'm going from past memories. Jeff's a good official, but and I'm glad he just called it that way, that Reagan hit it last. Ridgely Reagan right now probably the tallest man for us. Jaden's pretty close, and then we're kind of short. Zane's not too short either. Zane's got a tough draw. He's got Barham again.
Good cover down.
Way to go. And look there, Zane White knocking it away and off of their number 11 Gaines.
Zane doing a lot of really good things for us defensively tonight, Coach.
Absolutely. Coach is calling the 2-play. We'll learn what it is real quick. Off the high screen, rolling Zane out there. He moves it to left wing pretty quick. Down low, he goes up just a little off, but rebound. There's Ridgely Reagan. That boy is all over the place.
Good boy, Ridge. Big time putback, big time rebound. Ridgely Reagan, tremendous play, Coach.
Absolutely. Great description, Brian. I get more impressed with this young man every day.
Huge.
Mosley getting ready to check in.
I have him at 6 rebounds, Coach, so he's really attacking the glass.
And here's the try for the and one. It's up, off. No, it fell in. One of the fans took a deep breath and blew out, and it fell over the rim. Ridgely Reagan gives us a little bit of comfort with his old-fashioned three-point play. 44-35, 22 seconds and counting left. They run Barham off of a screen, and he's outside, but Massengill's low, and he's pretty good too. The kick out to Gaines. Gaines' 3 is up off the back of the iron. Rebound. Zane White lost it, and we'll have a jump ball. And I hope Zane, because he and last year had some ankle problems.
Yep.
And he is getting up slow. And let's see, did we have a timeout? Because there's 5.8 seconds left. We're going to hold it here. Interesting timeout.
Yeah, that could come back to get Chester County maybe late in the clock here. Bodies diving on the floor. I thought they had a jump ball. I didn't realize they called a timeout. Coach Ridgely Reagan, I mean, just attacking the glass in traffic. Zane down here battling. We got two, a senior and a junior, really pulling us through defensively there and on the offensive end.
You're right. Not only a tough guy, but he's a slasher too.
Yeah.
And he has the body for a slasher. 5.8 seconds. And they will run a box out of bounds play. And again, you can screen up, you can screen across, you can X out of this, and you can run people off of 2 screens to get somebody open. Watch for Barham, who's throwing it in, to step back in and try to post up, but they'd have to execute it quick in 5.8 seconds. They're just going to lob to. And they're bringing Barham off the double screen outside.
Contest it, don't foul.
NBA three up and no good at the end of 3 quarters of play. Jackson Christian 44, Chester County 35. Let's take a timeout on the Worthy Road Jackson Christian Network.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's at the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
We are back, and Brian and I trying to check notes, compare things. They have 2 9-point scorers, Pirtle and Barham. That's Chad Barham, because there are 2 of the Barham boys there. Aiden Shaw leads us with 15, and even though I write funny, DJ Traylor's got 7. Every point we've had is important, even the people that's just contributed 2. A couple of guys that's done some yeoman work, Ridgely Reagan and Zane White on the boards, and they've given us some points too.
Yeah, I have Zane with 2 rebounds, but I bet he's got more than that. My stats, I'm just trying to keep them. They're unofficial.
Well, his defense, once he took over on Barham, it's been pretty good.
That's right.
Here's Pirtle, and he can light it up, and we got a break. They tip it out and get the rebound. Welch is quicker than Hiccup, and I think we reached in. They'll probably get Aiden Shaw with the hole. Aiden's quick, but he wasn't quick enough. And I agree with Coach Teichman. If we had the replay, we'd check for a little traveling music.
Yeah. Pretty good defense there.
Yeah, that's Aiden's 3rd foul, and that is an item. Our 5th team foul, they've got 6. Inbound play, and Barham just muscles it. It didn't go in. He tips it. He missed it. Can we get it? Mosley. Oh, a juggling act, but what a job by Jalen Mosley, and here comes the Shaw Express.
Under control, 9-point lead.
Zane White, the wise senior, and he cuts to the basket. And we get it to Creasy, and we'll reset, and we'll have some movement. White wanted to go and did go back. And we try to hit Jaden back door. Will we get 3? We move it around. Jaden gets out of the lane. Shaw, a little shuffle there. Goes up. It's short. And they get the rebound. That was Massengill for them.
Shot looked good from here, Coach.
It was straight enough to go in. Just couldn't crawl the rim. Welch, and that one probably would have been called out of bounds anyway.
Yeah, and Welch is going to be a really good young player, just a sophomore. Maybe just a dribble or two too much there on that end.
Yes, and Aiden Welch wearing number 2. Keep an eye on him for the future, fans. And Coach Teichman directing traffic. He's got something he wants. He has a 9-point lead against a very good Chester County team. Irvin wants the 3. That's an NBA 3. It's not good, but Sky King Mosley goes up and gets fouled.
Not sure Coach Teichman will love that shot from Jaden, but he has made it tonight. His teammate there for the rebound.
Absolutely. And that is number 11. That is Gaines. And that should be just his 2nd. I had 3 up there a minute ago. It's just his 2nd. New players, Pipkin coming in, Thompson coming back in, and McLemore for them. Let's see if we've got some new ones. And Irvin did come out of the ball game. Traylor's back in. Here's the shot off the iron. No good, and should belong to us.
Oh, man.
No. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my gosh.
Zane didn't grab it because I thought he was pretty sure.
He was sure.
Yeah,
that's
all right.
I thought I was sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll play defense with
right.
6:23 to go in this contest. We switch right there. Good job dipping in there and getting a hand in there. Now we just got to get control of the ball. Now it's a speed race, but guess what? Shaw's going to win that. Goes to the bucket, the Euro step, off balance. He got fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Really good job getting on the floor and pitching it ahead. I think that was DJ pitching at the head there to Aiden. let's knock these 2 free throws down.
Well, here comes instant action. Ridgely Reagan is getting ready to check in. First one good. Here comes Reagan to give Zane. And Zane has worked hard because, you know what, Barham is a load to guard.
Yeah, this is a really physical game. Zane throwing his body around.
Barham getting a rest. Second one good also. And 17, but Barham's getting a rest for Chester County. Zane's getting a rest for us because Zane will have to guard him down the stretch. If he comes back in, I'd like to see Ridgely guard the guy.
Yep.
And good effort by DJ. We had the trap, but ball stayed low. Long pass. Here it comes. Just lay it up, son. That ball. That's the way to do it.
What a pass. What a steal there by Jay. But it was started with DJ and Aiden creating the pressure up top. Really good team defense.
Yeah, put a big A in the scorebook for assist.
Yep.
Let's see what they get. They're going to call us probably for holding in the post area. It should be a 1-and-1. I thought maybe, and at that time, and this is a compliment to him, I thought that Hunt Pipkin looked like his mother was a great post player at Union. Matter of fact, just asked John Lofton that is a shooting foul. But, well, it's just 16 fouls.
Yeah.
They had the 6 up too early. Good shooter here, Chance Thompson, and he just proved it to you.
All right, we've got to handle the press. That's a kick. That's a kick.
Yep. And they steal it and stick it in the hole. And this lead has been reduced to 9. Here's the play, and look at Mosley in the air, athletically puts 2 in.
Really good play there by A. Shaw getting the ball. But, Coach, we're not going to harp on it, but that was a kick ball down on the other end.
Absolutely. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back after this timeout with Jackson Christian leading.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
And boy, they are active. I love our cheering section, Brian. Good shot by our camera people, too. There's our lovely cheerleaders. Yeah. The only thing I'm going to say, I loved what they did, but that brings me back to the days when Luann Cisco Holt was playing for Richard Foster and I over at Northside.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that came from, but, they're having a good time.
They are, and that's what it's all about. Defense is the call. I like those young men. Oh, there it is. Good defense, a double team. Shaw is going to be unselfish, and Jalen did the wise thing.
Yeah, he wanted to throw it down, but he decided better make the lay-in. Good pass by Aiden. He could have taken that in himself.
Yeah, but that's an unselfish teammate. A little push off and clear out there, but no call. And we'll get a foul. That time we weren't in good position.
Yep.
And that one will be on Aiden Shaw, and that is his 4th foul. And with this much time now, that is an item.
Yeah.
That young man has to be on the floor down the stretch for us. We've got subs at the bench, or at the table now. 2 shots for Welch, or did they give him 1-and-1? They gave him 2. I wasn't paying attention. And thank goodness he missed the first one.
That was not on the shot. It should have been a 1-and-1.
I'm with you on that's the reason I had question, and not sure the mechanics were proper. See Vaughn in there.
Going to rest Aiden for just a minute.
Yeah. And Zane is in there. Not our best ball handling crew. Missed free throw, the second one, and I hear a whistle. And they're going to say that Zach was in too quick.
Okay.
That's all right. We'll adjust again.
That's right.
52-39 with the second free throw for Welch coming up. And he hits that one. So 52-40, 12-point lead, and here comes some extra length with Gaines in. Gaines got long arms and legs, and he can play defense quite well. Here's Creasy. Zach will take charge, but the young freshman drove, gave it off, and it'll be kicked out of bounds and belong to Jackson Christian. There will be plenty of people. You go to YouTube for the replay to discuss some of the calls in this game. We screen. Creasy wants to go to the hole. He'll kick it back out or bring it out, and he did bring it out.
There you go.
Very smart. Zane White, who is always a very smart player with it outside. The cutting, DJ wanted it, but wisely brought it out. Run a little weave and taking a little time here.
Take some air out of the ball.
And
get a good shot here.
Unless Aiden got a technical, he can't foul out from the bench.
That's right.
Zach brings it out to Vaughn. And it wouldn't upset me a bit for Vaughn to go to the free throw line.
That's right.
Zane White brings it out, kicks it off. DJ Traylor, whoa, the cutter, that was a good cut, even though Creasy didn't get it. You didn't want to force it then.
Right.
There's the foul by Pipkin. And I got a feeling that foul was called for to come from the Chester County bench.
Yeah, but if we knock down some free throws, then what I figure they'll do, Coach, is try to trap. And cause a little bit of chaos there, but we'll keep passing it around.
I know why they picked Zach, because he hasn't scored tonight. But that can be a mistake, and it is, because he's going to get the first one. Of course, Hunt Pipkin has a sister that plays at UTM, Paige. She's a very good player, too. Second one is going to be off the iron, and they're going to gather it in. Gaines swoop that one down. He says, guys, clear out. I'm going to take it myself. Heads to the hole to Pipkin. This is Barham, and the big Barham drops the big three. Chad Barham, 12 points on the contest tonight. They're back within 10. Vaughn hits DJ Traylor. 3-on-2, down to 2-on-1, and the bucket by
really
Mosley.
Good pass there by DJ. It helps to have Zane at the back of that press, Coach, be able to handle the ball for a big man.
It does. And he's smart, too. Good steal. It was deflected by White, picked up by Vaughn, but Vaughn's shovel pass, and he tries to draw a charge, but he's going to get the block. I see our good friend Ben Vargason of Great American Sports over there, and he is in serious mode studying this game. We got a lot of good fans at this school.
And you'll see Mason make a lot of plays for us and able to get the steal, and then if he would have held on it just a little bit longer, he would have seen the Chester County guy coming down to get that back from him.
10-point game could be cut to 9, and there's still a long time.
Yep. Got to box out.
Gaines' first free throw attempt. Shot it. It's off the iron, but well, wait a minute. Did they say? They said we were in the lane again.
Coach, I don't know.
I didn't. Anyway, we'll overlook it. This one he got. There's the pass into Creasy, but he uses the one dribble. Zane White helps him out, the inbounder. Long pass to Vaughn. And Vaughn wants to take it to the hole. DJ, a difficult shot, and that's not the one. Coach Teichman trying to orchestrate us down there. Then gives a little encouragement. 9-point lead. 3 coming up, and this young man can hit it. And as I said it, he did hit it.
I don't know that he's missed one, Coach.
Pirtle is 4 for 4, I think, from the 3. Maybe missed one, but he's got 14 points on the night, and this is just a 6-point game with a lot of time. Okay, here comes Ridgely Reagan back into the ball game, and he's going to be the inbounder. White is still out there, but he can handle the ball. And we get Shaw Free, who's come back in.
Yep.
And they're going to double him every time he touches the basketball. Reagan looking, tries to feed in there. Creasy with the good reach. They'll bring it back out. Zane won't take that shot because he knows what the object is
there
here.
You go. Burn this clock, take a good shot, make them foul.
Here goes Zane White. Dips that shoulder to go in, gives it off, and then cuts, leaving room. That's
Jumps
even though
all
it's
your passes.
Even though it's a weave, it's like dribble drive motion. Now that would have counted as a dribble then, and he did the wise thing not putting it down again. Nice movement. We've got it down to a minute 51, but still only a 6-point lead. Let's see if the foul signal comes from the bench here in a second. And Coach does a wise thing, calls the timeout. He takes a timeout. We're going to take a timeout on Worthy Road Studios Network.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
We offer live webcasting for families. It kind of came out of when so many warriors were going overseas to war. We have learned to offer families more choices, that we want to serve our families well and serve our families better.
We are back. Great shot of Coach Theismann, and he is a very good, not only classroom teacher, but teaching his players. Coach, you've done that a few times.
Yes, sir. He's telling them right now, you know, we got to handle the ball. We can't pick our dribble up, make passes. They're going to have to start trapping and fouling. And if we handle it, we'll get a layup or a free throw out of this.
6-point lead, and we're going to go deep in the backcourt. Let's see if they match up and go man with us, and that's what they're going to do. And we run a little screen thing. There we go. We're back in the backcourt. Now you can use 10 seconds to get the ball up the floor. Hayden does not have to be in a hurry. Let's get the movement going and stay spread out, gentlemen, so they can't double team.
Barham's not, there's a trap.
We threw it. We missed the back door. And laying it up is McLemore for his 5th point. And this is a 4-point game. Now spread out.
There you go. Be strong with it.
I'm glad that Welch isn't hurt. He could, our man could have gotten hurt, and Ridgely is limping a little bit.
Yep.
Welch could have hurt himself bad.
That's
too.
right. That was a scary fall.
Watch the airborne stuff, people. Don't join the paratroopers club. Precarious 4-point lead. We need the free throws very badly right here.
Sir.
At the line, Ridgely Reagan. He is 2 for 3 from the line. This will be a 2-shot foul. He short-armed it just a hair. Got to extend that arm and put that hand in the cookie jar. Mosley back in for Vaughn. Shaw and Creasy will do the bulk of the ball handling.
Stay with this, Ridge. Knock it down.
Full extension. Nope, comes off the back of the iron. We get it, though. Mosley plays Sky King again, and Shaw wisely, and there's a little footwork action there.
Yep.
Oh, good move by the young man. Aiden Shaw.
And
now,
Coach, that was a really good substitution there by Coach Deichmann, getting Jalen in on that free throw rebound, and it paid off for him.
Now going to the line is the senior, Zane White. He'll get 2 no matter what. The only thing I worry about, he hadn't taken a shot in a while. Let's see what happens with him. Looks good to me.
Very confident.
Zane's 3rd point. Chester County is going to bring Massengill back in and Chance Thompson, who is a pretty good 3-point shooter. A little surprised they're taking Pirtle out at this point, though, because he can light it up from 3. Good shot of Zane White. Shot it, got it. Big free throws, and it's back to a 6-point lead.
Don't foul, make them earn everything. Run them off the 3-point line. There we go.
Oh, that's our favorite. Here we go, Shaw. And that one kind of climbed over the rim. Aiden with 6 in the quarter, 21 for the contest. Look at there. Good defense, Mosley. Ridgely was trying to help him. The pickup by Zane White. And now we just got to get the ball over the line.
Get it ahead.
Go. Oh, they found Mosley. Smart of Mosley.
Yep.
2 points. He's got 8, and they've all come in this quarter.
I was going to say, in this 4th quarter.
No foul. Just when I say no foul. And that's one of those, you're trying to do the right thing, but you're going to bump them every time from behind. Wow, they got Zach for the foul.
Yeah, I thought they got Jay up top, but they called the block.
Okay.
Zach looked like he was in pretty good position there.
Clock arrested, 16.5 seconds.
There
First free throw missing. Let's see who's coming in. DJ's coming in for Mosley right now. Get the old veteran senior in there.
That's right. A little bit better free throw shooter, too.
Yep. This one off the iron, rebound. Zach, and that one stayed out there a little long. Great effort by Massengill for Chester County.
Really good effort. Still playing hard. Down 10, 11 seconds left. Good effort there by the young man.
Now, the best thing that can happen to Chester County is to try to force either 5 seconds. Well, they left Aiden wide open.
Yeah.
There was a breakdown on their team.
You got to get it across. 11 seconds.
To DJ, Will DJ. No, he, you know what? That is smart. That young man deserves a Coca-Cola or something.
Yeah.
And I would caution him about, even though in happiness, don't throw the ball down even at the end of a game. A great win over a tough Chester County team, and Colin has done a good job. I thought he only knew about those white apples and stuff, but he and his staff did a good job. Kyle and his staff did a good job, and the kids for both teams played hard.
Really good game, Coach. Really physical. Region-type matchup for us. This is what our region looks like. Really athletic teams, really physical teams, and we handled it. We handled Barham there in the second half. And just a really good win for the Eagles.
Absolutely, and Paul Schulte was down there on the floor. Tell you what, let's do. Let's take a timeout. When we come back, we'll come back and discuss the happy final here. You're listening and watching the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Network.
At Arrington Funeral Directors, we accept all prearranged funerals. So you may have prearranged your funeral in this town with another funeral home or even in another state, but we accept all prearranged funerals because we're here to serve families.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag, filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson. The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. If you live in West Tennessee, you have a need for the services we offer. We treat for all types of pests, including bedbugs, brown recluse spiders, and other hard-to-treat pests. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to encapsulate a crawl space. Give us a call to hear how to achieve the same thing and save thousands. Southeastern Termite and Pest Control can handle all of your termite and pest control needs, wood fungus and moisture barriers, real estate closing letters, and so much more. Southeastern, 731-660-1052.
And welcome back to the Great American post-game show on the BallGame Blitz of Worthy Road Studios and the Jackson Christian Facebook page. We've told you about some of our sponsors, but some of the others we haven't mentioned. Thompson & Smith Insurance, Tennessee National Guard, Aloha Pool, Southeastern Termite and Pest Control, Elite Dental, McCoy's Heating and Air, Hub City Deli, Alive Hydration and Spa, Lifeline Blood Services, Kaufman's Furniture, Arrington Funeral Home Directors, and, of course, Bank of Jackson, King Jewelers, Lonnie Cobb, Ford, and Nest Realty, along with Snookums Restaurant and Lifestyle. And when I said that, did the corner logo sponsors twice earlier, did the other sponsors also in each game, and great people. Please go by and tell them you appreciate it. Brian, before we go over the scoring, some quick thoughts about this contest. Hard fought.
Yeah, hard fought game. just like Coach Teichman broke it down for us, very physical. Barham and Massengale, and that's a really good team. And they punched us a little bit, and we punched back, and we were able to pull away there at the end. And once again, and you'll talk about the scoring, but pretty balanced. A lot of guys getting in the books. Some really big plays down the stretch from Ridgely Reagan again. Some really good defense by Zane White. Aiden Shaw was terrific tonight, doing what he does and finishing in the lane. He looks to be stronger, Coach, and a little more determined going to the basket. Jay Mosley there with 8 big ones in the fourth quarter. Just a really good effort. I think you had Mason Vaughn knock down a 3 there in the first half. And, this team is still getting healthy. Gage didn't play a ton, and he'll get back in there and give us another guy that can help space the floor. And just a really good team win for Coach Teichman and the Eagles.
And you're right. It was important for Gage to get back out on the floor because, and again, you say, well, why don't you go ahead and tell us? I don't know. I stay away from HIPAA rules. So he had 2 different things at the same time. One of them is obviously something you take a shot for right now, not COVID, but the other thing you take a shot for, you figured out from there. And then his throat gave him a little trouble. Is that a kind way of saying that?
I think so.
Yeah, that's the best way of saying that. And so it was important. But what an effort by the Eagles. They win 61-51. For Chester County, Welch had 1 free throw, and Pirtle, who played a really good game, shot the threes well, had 4 of them. He had 14 on the night. Now, there is a question about which Barham and had the 2 points in the first quarter, and we'll tell you about that. If Peyton did score in the first quarter for sure, and we haven't had a chance because we're high up above away from the scorebook to make sure, but he had 2 possibly. Now, Chance Thompson had a very good night. He had 7 points. Gaines had 5. Also, we had McLemore with 5 points for them. Massengale had 5, and Chad Barham either had 12 or 14. And that young man, he posted up well. He went outside some, and he and Pirtle both had an outstanding game for Chester County. Now, for the winning Jackson Christian School Eagles, who moved to 3-0 on the season, Aiden Shaw had 21 big points, and that's what's expected out of him. Last year's average was 14.5. And DJ Traylor early gave us some great men, and his 3 in the second quarter gave us a real push, Brian.
That's right.
And, of course, Jalen Mosley came on, scored all 8 of his points in the fourth quarter, and they were big points. Zane White, he had a 2 early on a reverse, but he had those 2 free throws that were so big for his total of 4. Ridgely Reagan, what can you say? He only had 4 points, but he contributed so many. And I'm going to recount his points. That can't be 4. I've got 2, 4.
He had a free throw in there as well.
6. Yeah, he had 8 points. I don't know why that's like that, but we've got it right. Ridgely, he did a great job. Zach Creasy only had 1 point. That free throw important at the end. He played a great floor game, and he was everywhere at times.
That's right. I don't know how many turnovers we had, too, but I feel like we handled the ball fairly well.
Against a good, quick team like that. We did have a little trouble with the press for a moment, but we adjusted, and then we started shooting layups and stuff on the press. And the freshman, Vaughn, had a big 3-pointer, and you called it right. He had that one in the second quarter, and that helped too. And, Brian, any other thoughts, anything we need to appraise the fans of other than we'll be at Northside next week for Jackson Christian basketball?
Looking forward to, a couple of days off here for Thanksgiving. Hopefully both teams can get rested up and get healthy and continue to play some games next week. And, always the goal is to be playing your best, down the stretch. And it's early in the season, and we're trying to figure out lineups and rotations. And, our girls, we go back to that, down 10 points or 12 points, come back and have a chance to win that one, Coach. Really good effort by Coach Schutz and his girls. I know he won't be happy with the loss, but they fought and they came back. And so, Thanksgiving coming up, we hope all of our kids enjoy time with their family and be safe and come back to us on Monday.
Absolutely. Lady Eagles take a tough loss, 43-42. And they will be back. They'll be playing hard next week. The men, 50 or 61-51, a 10-point win for the Chester County in I'll get it straight in a minute. Boys game, we won that one. The girls game, Chester County won it. And it is just about time to sign off. We've got some great people that help bring you that game. Of course, Gary, Bryan, and I are in a different spot than we usually have been on Tuesday nights, and we appreciate Hub City Deli's work on that. But the play-by-play, as you see on the great, and what a great set of shots. You don't get these kind of shots from the National Federation either, people, and this is for free. They'll charge you $12 to watch a game like this, but we do it for free. Coach Joe Holloway is your play-by-play. Brian Bullard, and he is Coach Brian Bullard. Baseball, football, he has coached basketball. A great guy. Pretty good dean of students or assistant dean of students, and so that's a tough job. We got to talk about that one night. Gary Lockhart, Gary and I'm not sure, is it 3 or 4 years we've been working together, Gary? But we've traveled everywhere. I think we even were in Clarksville one night. Gary does the directing, and of course the cameras. Stephanie Janda, Ashley Janda, Adriana Hicks. Those are the people that's been doing our camera work for us. Executive producer Paul Schulte, who also works hard. He got you some camera shots tonight too. And we will remind you that any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. For Coach Bullard, for the administration of both schools, the coaches, the players, and we thank them for their job. We're going to say thanks for your time this time. Till next time, good night all.